Nyanko pass here. Say now ope now yo. 18 minutes past the hour of 6. Get the double crack 37 for everyone on the pay. Live on the show this morning. Everybody are quite from Tintankas so. And some who do and send for a crucial go on the near the Bebrety for area 4. Stick and stay with us because there is a lot for us to talk about. And you may be one there. I know pay ready and come on. What is Enra? Penyina wano and wada movement for change. Any alliance for revolutionary change ano. One in century for yenjamu ewo maimu. The course wano emu emfiafia ho kakra ho fiafia ho kakra no. Yebobo hu na no pay. But one thing that I picked from the encounter and ran is you see, you cannot just make mere statement that your statement must be thorough. Your statement must come with clarity. Your statement must come with a backing plan. And we need a blueprint, something that will shift our country from the state of despondency that we see to a state who said there is sustained growth, there is development, there is improvement in the livelihoods of Ghana for our mutuaba ediman penny for. That is what we all are looking for in TNA. And I picked an advice yesterday. Say we should demand for substance, not mere slogans and not mere statement. So we will demand for substance, not mere slogans and not mere statement. That is our focus on the show. Now, him said, the fourth estate of the realm, we have a responsibility to shape conversations, to ignite conversations around a quiet befaso betimi amen puntu ninkoso aba maimu. For us on the Happy Morning Show, a rapper Fatisha Bole, Prince Obapwa kwa Joseph Adankwa, Ora Isaac Adai. That is our aim. Every sabreya kronwano. So ye tenase ne ye do asem to na ye doso nsenu mo busan semwa nye se bia ye town anase bia ye mpewa asem bi entra enye se bia ye town anase ye mpewa asem bi but oka asem no na oka ne tra saa na wantimi anya emu nkyeremu a wode beta akire ama Ghana fo ate ase a ye busa mu nsem no wantimi anya no a emfa sobo bia emfa moyen. No, we are not to be blamed. You yourself will be blamed. We shall demand for substance. We shall demand for substance. And to make a statement, and we are looking at the cost implications of the statement I am making. The policy proposal, no, say we are speaking for a Ghana for over a period of years, a period of time. They are consistently complaining of over expenditure, and as a government expenditure, you timid diamane broso. Ya benkromu say, oh, Happy Morning Show, dear, and opebia tenasia. Ya diamana broswa 20,000. Ya diamana broswa 20,000 Ghana cedis. Now, baby, consistently every day be 25, 32, 33. And ye busaya honswa says he can have a fire. We are unable to really account for the monies. A classical example is when you were empenying for a duomo a year in Yuma Hodwano. Public Accounts Committee at Nasi. Share Auditor General's report to Numu. Na ya dimpenying foko kwa trampenying for ya nimu se womunyin someone with regards to expenditure. Some of them are not able to explain. No one to mean someone. And so malfeasance, misappropriation, corruption, little embezzlement, and consistently we have been dabia ye ka ho asem ye su ho saa ye nya no sie ye nyansem no pomasi bre enti odin sem ba sa obema oman yi sika na nkantokro bi adeda oman ya fa na sika bi fam wokọ obeka sa asem no bebusa se so akwan ahodo ben e na wo fa so a ubetumi asisa ntokro na no en hyehyɛ ben e na wodi gu akwan mu asotwe ben na o hyehyɛ de ato ho a waye wadwene sɛ obi biara ye behunu no sɛ wone de ntokro no wakoso a na wotuo no asotwe ben ye de bema no ye busa wanya bone ye busa for clarity ye busa se de be a betimi a trensem no mu yi ama Ghana for ate wase se de be a ebre ne so na wo mo kwa akosi ginaye ayi onya Ghana for nyina pese odi wodi animu a wo matimi yesi ginaye no from an informed position and not from an ignorant point of view and as a position. Good morning. Happy morning show. And waso egusu awutie no. Otienga from number 12, Ajenulu Street, Asylum down Accra. Mamenka o se oko ativity manteme nisim 100.1 FM Otamale, nisim 95.9 FM. Ewo Boga Tanga. Oko Facebook mamenfa na se Emma Nana Amuako Junior. Na Nana Amuako abreni abridge nyina no pa homanache beye no miensa no nam kwaso gidigidi pa ba be adwuma na obanso a na dwuma di a odie no esumbu yie pa nana na asian koma oko Facebook ono ne ye tie pete wo baabi a befa bia no chese Facebook no de baabi a befa bia betimi ehunu ye happy 98.9 FM happy 98.9 FM udru ho we are live streaming over there intene kan ye ho na ye ninkita ho ho good morning my hunu baabi a wutie free na se baabi a hwe free and na pay live on Facebook train baby a hwe free na se baabi a tie free o adwenkyere bi wonsem bia akoso o maimu ye di hu nkomo free adwoada bepeme na wukuada no a eno so betimi a kyere wo ho o de bai bekenkan ni nyina de ama atiefo ne ayefo mame kawo se dwumadi a ye die ye tenase etoato adwene panyina oda adwentoato anano no Ura Isaac Adai wono ene producer for the show na Eva Enchiazoma the executive producer for the show Ura Ernest Boateng na Yemfa Chiama Ura Dr. Timothy Kakari on a director for GMABC programs manager Ura Kwabena Ampon aka Simple Man and anopay Yemfa Chia Yemfa Konkoma na Yemfa Chiama mo amajimre dan dan nyina anopay bia mo tenase na mo ne happy morning show edin kita ho edin komo yanko Facebook sisi a na yesi yanko matwetwe na semfam free ho de obokrata ahoro na badwom bebrenu ano ene wa ha nei yebedo so so nsem no mu na yebusebusa eye ensem mu nemum ene asema da prono so a yedi ho nkomo unze mampanya be de kire akwakoka asem bi se driver's license ene adrobafo no edin komo yene womu a womu bo mu stakeholders within the transport ministry yene omu din komo. So this proposal, is it feasible? Feasible, what would be the implications of the proposal? We are doing a cost-benefit analysis. Near a bay free maba, any near any a free the policy statement, another policy proposal, no abba. Yenipan come live on the show this morning. Stick and stay with us. And there is a lot more for us to talk about. A rapapa fatisha buali, Eddie Ebeko Abefontin Tankasiano so. Baby a genzi for the tiano. A honsemo dear him biano. Wabone tofa pudu pa na no pay what the air brain abujafo atenase e rapapa fa atisha bo li prince obi ba po akwa ayim brown abujafo no pay mama matwo akwa ba ya joso pomboko de pomboko fatimpa cho hu ya nra na ose yaba ne aba obat ene obeko fie ntem ene obeko fie ntem
but the oka kire me say yo no nye say yaba ne yaba sem
yaba na yaba
wa maka yaba supertonic the oka kire me no yaba ne yaba no enye me oka sa asem ne kire the oka kire me no na oka kire me say yaba ne yaba me no nya me nyi ntu enti pacho kebibi na ye na
Mame Musama, a quick question before we even bring the newspaper headlines. You know, if I'm ready to phone.
Enye unti na me be trebi.
No be trebi.
Oh, unchebi. Ozofo unchebi. Hey, how my time has been?
Come. Na say yesano na ye wo baby ani ete na. Happy FM. Ye fie ben so me mfa ne say enye ba na me cousin Penny Bonumpo de no run ba nisa the same way. But there was a cousin of mine, could you? Or your Penny or your bar, no your Penny. Na Nikuno a Pentecost elder. And he was a revered elder, could you see a casse obi nyame sumuni. You see, you aspire to be like him.
Yeah.
In terms of the commitment and BBR. Now, until say, one me cousin ni be jai no akasa beba e de abufu ba na so mu jai no na yenim se sa da bia flax and color flax na menim se sa na de ye de ye no
za
until all the time
Color flags, you didn't so sugar.
ye din sushi go no ye din sushi
yeah
until all the time be hu se elder na ekuta maybe or the frabonte no the abefie so all along this is somebody you dare not touch not my anointed you dare not question say papa na there na de bia or the ade cover it was until say akasa ba ya aware no yes obi ankonebe that was what got to know say all those years nkojo all those years for over 15 years no na dia na papa ne ye no na auto appetition egu flaxing
Wow.
anyway
entimpacho me ntwa bi enyo unti na me betwa bi esi
When you better flask at all.
neja me ba na nka me kuta
Say they were okuta wa de na utumi di me ni madukro di gum. Otumi num fiti anopa kosi enyum 7. Hey.
me no bi so ano yesa osofo Kofi Asama
Okobunzi
we dey wa boni me on say me kan ma amudi sa me mo
and also all the cocoa fufuro
me
gumu.
I'm not saying anything wrong.
Okay. So we can the canon now say osofo.
No the fati can say
okay.
Obunzo obetimi and sami so ye bi sami isen.
Yeah.
Sami isen dey say son na we bu fufuro.
No bu fufuro no dey gum. Yeah, of course.
But we know.
Okay. Me the me dey ba no eno a.
The na dey ba. E na dey ba.
No, say bi wo ha, e bi wo na me dey ba fatu ni bi wo me gina so a me ye ntentem. E bi wo kra me sorry free na me ko gina kira na ma ye ntentem. Ba bi wo na me dey ba dey no say unse ejaize me. Enti no. Me wo ha na abo me show kakra na me ye dala na makofa na abo me ya.
Okay. The energy booster no.
Yeah.
That's it.
Moliko ko amina ya
eka no.
Flask
One is on eka me na kama.
Enyo no kan. Enyo na kan.
Me na me kama de.
Enyo na kan.
Zizi obaje zo na edua na ovie.
Enye sa na me kampacho minim.
Wo dey say account 5%.
Enye bibia na minim ye. But
account 5%.
But say me come koko ene me to brand.
Be you battery ni ya manasa.
Ko low battery.
No ma call recharge.
Go low battery no go recharge. Is it but maybe start this question. As that grants any double crata. E mun na ba. Afina do akasa fidina to high happy 98.9 FM. Happy morning to us. Is it that the media we've not been demanding for substance over a period of time?
We have, but sometimes we forget to say people have the right to decline answering questions. They have the right to decline interviews and all those things. Enti media no asem neba na wo kona nipa no si on kasa. Untumi nko force ne say by force be kasa. Number 1. Number 2, asem neba na wo ko gi information no even with a right to information bill no we know say obi mo crime be ekopie court yes and she be won ade. Enti wo kona yan fa ma wa untumi enko force. So you can interrogate the issues, you can ask all the questions and all that. You can even go and uncover something. We are not the authority. And we are not the beginning and the end. And for me, I think the media now to me no munsem. So whatever it is a bear rising from media no. So then as media no.
And especially during the election years, the accusation is that we seem to be latching on mere propaganda, statement, and then we tend to ride along with it without really necessarily interrogating these.
I don't buy it.
Matters.
No.
No, correct.
So people feel
Friends.
No. And I agree with Fatih. You see, sometimes yes ase bibia ye pebia ese yenya te said the Vatican no okay sasem aba nefa sifa ho na me ko sifa ho na se me mpese meka ho asem a me mpese meka ho asem obia all right to deny interview bia but sometimes say ye mane yet say chinchina me kwa so nipa no de me pe no de ma me even by law RTI na wo ho no kra no there are provisions ebi mu okro be ka say even institutions these are government institutions obeka cho ono beye gymnastics ebi we ekopie court ansa na court kra ka say fa document no how much more an individual or your MP or hold the public office there but so ko no say me ne won kasa so ko busa no say there bi or your minister say you see or public office ideally so our public officer you should be willing to speak to issues especially baby a wo na wo ye adwuma no yemfa ne say Ministry of Agric and me can say without any malice bia eno na aba meterem Ministry of Agric Owura Brandi Champon ne nsem okoke kan yi
yeah
okona akobusa na o say o pese ye kan bibia about the ministry de me ye o ministry ha de a ye be kan ho asem ba say we na abebusa me de en de ma candidate me ne won kan ho asem obi ba ko tena ba bia ko ka so me ko Agric minister ho me se me ne na ko akodi nkomo me ko ye krampo no but ye advocacy kojo ye advocacy see ye be raise the issues a border on our development issues about food shortage issues about energy issues about power issues about water issues about shelter eno de ye core mandate ye advocacy ye mu bebre ni ye mpe advocacy work no all the time so ene ye mu bebre adwuma ye nso eja fati ye de per clicks any likes any trends enti ye mu bebre ni ya populace enu nti eno bi betimi atena ni station so no aka se wo abeto abama party bi no wo ye bibia ene ya nopa enkwala ti ntimi because office eno pe ene ade a ebema na tena ho a enti no ye gya ye core mandate advocacy any raising issues are it borders on the everyday life human-centered stories and fati sometimes obefa Ghanaian times and sometimes papers never so who say metiana me koma I'm looking for human-centered stories kakria bi pe is dominated by political news sensationalism any idea and a dominating but your core mandate advocacy. How are we raising the issues? Because your friend, when you see the fourth estate of
the realm.
Yes. So if dear, we have to keep our leaders accountable. Yes. That one, we are doing it. But how about our advocacy work? Issue of corruption. How do we raise issues of corruption? Programs, any idea, radio, so any TV, so. That is the issue. It's not a matter of say nye the SCA. The SCA no any the there was said the ye bibi but the any ye focus no. The focus no idea mimi susu say idea borders on enipa da asetenemu. Ena ye ka say fati obi betimi abuada ena o nidi o.
Yeah.
Say nipa. Say enkrofo no how are we putting spotlight on those people? That is an area we had to look at, not the likes and the
likes and the clicks and said the kind of any likes and any clicks, you know. So oba betiano pa na moka and some bit medium punto ninko swaba no. Baby.
Even your muetie no crown, Santa Omobani
a Kansam no
bibi ne home. No more going to Umbeco baby a ye diatem and Crofo diatem when na ye debia. Not they be a journalist, they be a no monam court.
But I think that it gets
meanwhile, Oko BBC no idea. Obi a jume why 40 years,
40 years. Oh, Uncle yes.
Uncle see her. And so a ye nama for ye nay, Obeko court journalist, Omu could dia konia bakosa basa. And nebimu, Omonam crown no much at your musuru.
Happy 90.9 FM no so go attend. The Bokrata hold on no dwom and now pay. Say at the tail end of the show. Onzo betimi anya akonya no afre no abadwumadi ni so na ye din komo fa sanse mi bi ho. Minim se ne de chronicle aba chronicle di nyamsem e hya na no pay dia man. Koso mo aka 17 na ha isan se komo hold ho e bi die odwumadi ni so. Don't flip your down. Yem fa the Bokrata 37 family T4 for na no pay.
Acts 5:39. But if it is from God, you will not be able to stop these men. You will only find yourselves fighting against God. Minority ambush vetting of SC judges with Articles 128 and 144, but fail to stop the process. Judiciary must set high ethical standards, Supreme Court nominee. Digitalization drive will impact every sector. Dr. Bawumia and Eka. Government official 1, Mahama has a huge scandal hanging on his head. Read Ebola cancer on page 14. No, Ewahanum. Saso and other stories. As a minister inspect road project in Ashanti region. And also Ewahanum. Saso and Ubie Panimwa. Other stories. Ewaha between as a contractor raises concern over drip initiative. Norton MP donates medical equipment to Mepe Health Center. And also Ewo Saso and AGL reclaims 523 hectares of disturbed land. SOEs must leverage transparency, accountability to succeed. Yekwa Nigeria, Tinubu should have political will to get Nigeria new constitution. Yet Chief Mike Ozekome and Eka. Food poisoning kills 7 family members in Sokoto. Edo government accuses Shaibu of impersonating deputy governor. Pachenya me papa sem no muken. Wait, story so benya. The Chronicle newspaper no emu.
Pacho yemfa Ghanaian Times entwaso ena no pe ne mbo nsem ne so 10 oko page 12 food shortage looms kwadwo nsem wei nsem a abre nyina metia na de omuka nyina ne se lack of rains no na affect production na ne de akuafo no omani atopa omani abreye papa ni nyina ne se ebro ene ade.
Why are we still practicing rain-fed agriculture after 67 years of independence? Why? Why are we still doing subsistence farming? Obahwe eka baako eka mienu eka miensa wabroswa nyeska kakra na akọ eka 9 eka num. Why are we still doing that? DNT na aban no entumi emfansi nani so se oman no mu aduane ya de ehia nti miss esanse me palpo modine mapa ediama me manfo nti I will ensure say I go into proper farming, proper mechanized farming. Aduane all year round. Every region bia about 2 or 3 a year aduane ebitimi adua all year round ebitimi enya aduane afri mo ne de aduane ni bi akwa ma no ne akwa akoton entimi enya ehusika. It will also feed industries. We do value addition. Banche fati obi to banche from Tesco UK at the Breme banche chips. Banche chips ya package dia kwa to Tesco UK wato at the aba enkatebowia ya roasty ama eye enkatebowia no ya moyo eshim enya diaba. Why can't we do some of these things? Why are we talking about food shortage?
Any ba oko page 12 of Ghanaian Times obehu sa ensemu ewo ho. Sanso na vetting of SC judges and as justices. Drama at appointment committee sitting as legal gymnastics delay vetting for 2 hours. Kwadwo de omo ye ni nyina na ye waste of time. Waste of everybody's time. The majority any minority ni okay, say eja yenya ne yeso hang parliament so and I be do baby.
The same thing happened.
Yes.
So within the period of sad time no more yes ade no ebesi enra no whatever issues they had no
could they not have
they have
raised it was
them
just waste of time
and
You see, they are pretending to be working. You see, the omu ye enrano. Omu ase omu ye juma, but they are omu ye hute. Omu westi 2 hours, precious 2 hours. Kwajo, in Europe, do you know how much 2 hours will give you?
That's money.
2 hours.
That's money.
I say yan ya so hang parliament so and I be do baby adu. Enti obia pese o man echidifo hu say ase ye bibia me wa much ado about nothing really.
Asem na nan come back and me see nkenen kan wan come much ado about nothing and come me come.
Much ado about just say emfaso die bia ni so. We say interpret brofo keke. Brofo inter constitution na ho no de ho bia ye brofo. Brofo no obi afa ochirase efoforo na yatena we hu afọ 2 hours ansa na omu bia o ma ba betena se na enti adwuma fatin ko omu di 2 days be ye no and e be ye 4 days
4 days
na omu di increase your sitting allowance. That's all that it was.
Yanko emonitor
NMC inaugurates 10-member board for GBC. Kojo Professor Alasan wo GBC. I say was stabilize GBC pa. Meaning ebia eni akira fati. Ba oba ye unsa say GBC ko ka no. I say akofom kakra. Emfie be na ani de. I say ko ka no akofom Strindle eye German woman demands judgment enforcement and also ewa ha na okwa man in court for allegedly defrauding nurse of 40,000 Ghana cedis. Ni nyina ne se osi o nurse osi me pese me ko UK na pese me ko ye. Oh Charlotte. Charlotte. Yeah, Charlotte Chire. Charlotte Chire wo nurse, Ghanaian nurse. O pese UK no ko nurse no fati. Nti okoye nurse ewo yina.
Eno anya 40,000 Ghana cedis ya kwa kutu amobi.
40,000.
Connection ma mebo.
Eno de ama connection ma no so ye frɛ no Jabre Kenneth. Ye Chire we di 42 eneja ode ma no o ye payment no o di kan ye part payment okay in fact o je no 112,000 eno di kan ekoye 40,000 na o ye 40,000 no
112,000
ena o je no na
$10,000 na yo
nti 112 on say fati o di dollar point o ti me converting in 10
Mamusa o me passion Mamusa asamba Ghana for and wait me the answer about Oko Facebooker. Would you have 112,000 Ghana cedis and say odi free or maimu akọ baby edi akọ nye say bia okọ ya no you are guaranteed of say e ma wadwuma o
Maybe when I am guarantee
but you are not even guaranteed say even within a year would you do that?
Okay.
112,000 Ghana cedis. Okay, anyway, ABI and the sort of opportunities that we see in this.
And Kenneth Chre 42 is said to have collected 40,000 as part payment of 112,000 Ghana cedis. He charged to secure a United Kingdom visa and a working permit for the nurse.
What business can 112,000 do in Ghana?
Chre is alleged to have cut communication links with the complainant,
And the court.
Charlotte Boache Yadom, or the Charlotte Boache Yadom, after collecting the part payment. So he's charged with defrauding by false pretense. Chre has pleaded not guilty. And so the circuit court in Accra presided over by Mr. Isaac Addo, and we're granting 120,000 bill with one surety. And or the Nehoba Kochere Abrene case agent to 9th September 2024. And also prison escape fine 1,200 Ghana cedis. Eno any ensembia aka ena unhua offer Ghanaian Times and now no pay obenya bi na wakan kan ewo mu.
Daily Graphic double crat and Chirame, what kind of businessmen are between a year 112,000 Ghana cedis? Fatimi ba
shop krana.
The shop, and your shop, I said. But what kind of business? I know you're a business person, and 112,000 Ghana cedis. Oh, Fati, but Fatu bet him there, BB.
BB about 3,000 pounds a month.
TOT, but when
but the 3,000 pounds a month is not something. It's not your net, too.
No, but Kojo, even if it's your net, Fati, we or your net so. And yes, sebi. Obia only
unemployed nurses no unimomo.
Na unemployed nurse and onya 40,000. Onya 40,000. Now unya juma, can you even go to the bank to secure a loan? If you are unemployed, can you go to the bank to go? Look, someone
especially professionals person mko abrochire.
Someone mechanic in run.
There are different factors and reasons person mko. Ebi mu wo a omu feel say the system no say na etie wo ho no emo more opportunities and I say better opportunities. Omo te Ghana ha lawlessness ye de but yenya a lawful country a emra ye adwuma so ayepe say yeko na nkomo mra na enye adwuma e na ye behave omu behave to say na ye behave wa ha na anke be ye de amayako eno eye one again Ghana for ye tu kwa ye calculate pay na ye calculate ni in cedi so ye convert it nti eno na ye de hwe say eh me kokra na menya £1,000 a month me de ba cedis mo ye say enka me wa ha nka size ka mechem be 8 and say menya me salary back home.
But Fati, you also know that the reality is that
we do not
that calculation does not work most of the times.
Make your tax and I may say there be yeah they convert it. Nipa ne feel say so okọ no mia na nia na some fan say onya £1,000 a month na or the 200 ebe to ne Ghana account mu every month sika buru jama na sa 200 no endu ne salary anka wo Ghana ha eno na oje enti calculations in there ye be na ne abisia kra na nipa ba akobo no de akọ de beko so ana 70
Daily Graphic
we have been told say ye be export it talent,
yeah. But any bad idea.
Expertise.
If you're going to get money, the country is going to benefit from it. It's not a bad idea. Daily Graphic, but tell me, go into the comment section and Facebook. Now tell me, what kind of business you'll be able to use 112,000 Ghana cedis for? Okoha Fatwa, 112,000 Ghana cedis. Business ben or my mobile me this escano ayo.
Yetiha.
Yes.
And a phone just last year. Just last year.
No, 2,800.
500.
2,500.
2,500. Say 4,200 NBB.
4,300.
Because we saw almost say now then na phone na ache. Nipa na emba from. Nipa na kache say $1 no. So imagine say nipa no kuta 30,000 cedis. Ena odi ye ni business in dollar terms, no see as can I be saying. So I'll call back for a new man no offer last year when the dollar was 10 or say 11 cedis now. So see, bet me after 30,000 no. Or the name first one when you're nanka and no di kwa dino. Or the name also do go so crack echo pace can for froka once so. The amount of goods are first no nyaye. So it's not that easy, yo.
No. Daily Graphic Democrats are in trying to tell Emreno was it stock exchange to support graphic listing? Abena Amwa, managing director of the Ghana Stock Exchange, Odaha, accountability and education sector vital experts been on this same way at Twitter. Stop attacks on court, Supreme Court nominee. ATU CEO's lecture series, Let's Teach Students Technical Skills, Home Sense, Dr. Ajenim, and all this same way at Twitter. Other stories are Omodia, Efa, Daily Graphic Democrat and on me on working council who abolish betting tax, COVID-19 levy, e-levy. Mampanyini da John Dramani Mahama and on this same way at Twitter. NCCE organizes Civic Fest for students. And our births and deaths registry introduces community population register initiative. The story comes with a picture of here Henrietta Lamte, Registrar of Births and Deaths, speaking at event at one more at the share. So at that is a Jumadi from Queen at the way a daily graphic double crat and Munsimbi and an apart with me on I can go.
Daily guide NDC seats under siege Napo. Credit scoring system coming and also Ewahanum. Confusion rocks MPs over SC nominees. One dead in Forestry Commission timber workers clash. Nukes questions Mahama's free level 100 policy. We a daily guide.
Mpacho yenfa the new crusading guide and twaso towards a year December 7 elections. Let us support EC to deliver oko page 10 ena obehu. Now there's a letter to the IGP and our front page of a year the new crusading guide and now pay pages 3 and 10 and I'll be who I let you go out of respect. We a gay hat a year mensa and what criticize a year IGP Dampare stands on arresting a journalist Fatty. Now would you made Asibi then you see
So what happened? They said na a year gay hat a year panel omo assembler no mo babe kasa afa
fake news
information disinformation fake news and na ambassador
Edward Boateng
ono nso me dem nsa to me
what you nyina me hu
no ono nso e wo panel no asubi enti na omo ba abek your discussion and na Gehat s man nsa so say moderator nanaba assembly ehemebo Ashemebo ache. Se si ade menya akonya ne na se. Wan we de wan kan ha me na meka. O hwe no se nipa na asem no wama na be shemebo ne te ha de a.
Ma menka.
Ne o se meka. Enti oji Mike no say police for any hu kwan bia se on betimi akwa arrest obi.
Journalist and journalist.
What cause spread a year
fake
news. Police for any man a crime bia so betimi akwa arrest sa nipa no ene na all kano se ne na all kano na otumi hu se ehye ne bo ampa nti e ban sa na IGP to no se there be me IGP so be o nipa be 12 IGP sorry pe no mo twa salute o sorry no ma sorry o tenase no ma tenase no se there be me emma papa yi enkasa asem ne no ofo podium eno se nipa no eko ka asem a ebetumi edi chaos and are disturbing the security of the country ya
no
ye beche and the IGP can say ye beche
ordinance appoint
ye beche okay enti na se ne ade na ye na ehwa akoye awkward kakra na in fact aye awkward ehwa
ye no can say I let you go out of respect
enti me say that was not the place
yes na o cite examples bi say yesi echi obi dia say mamitiwa adodankwa ene IGP no omo na yesi echi omo kane esan say mamitiwa adodankwa ene koka say takrade missing girls no
o se
yehu omo alive ebaaye no na pie mu say yehu
kodare numpe
ene o se wa IGP kura emri bi aba wa kansen bi a yehwehwe mu no na enyampa enti okura say fake news any misinformation ena ode baaye no enti no say ye penkrofo mienu bi yesi echi omo a yesi echi eye IGP ene mamitiwa adodankwa all die be die demo hit gapoha from September 2 and also our demolition at Dodowa family chases regional minister and also we have become the standard in Africa Sierra Leonean minister to Ghana police minister Efrisel no aba na enrei okopiem wo Ghana police service omo ye dwumadi na efepara mehwebi wo Facebook de ma no ne ho ena okoka sa ensem we so omo de omo hwe Ghana police omo adwuma omo ye pa omo usua na omo so edibi aboa na omo man no etimi akoso.
The informer double crata be ready for bloodbath. NDC youth threatens Kufuado. Omevanja agezi enfankonkomo Randy Kankam and ano pe good going out to you senior. Bawumia tout achievement says youth ready to compete with their counterparts. Election 2024 God factor crucial. Napo insists battle still the Lord. And all Katafeto of the informer double cratano. Ghana police lauded as trailblazer in Africa. Oko Katafeto num informer double cratano which me no can count towards addressing rising unemployment, Mahama promises youth development ministry. We ANSM be for the informal double cratano and a pair of me.
The Accra Times, Mahama schools, Bawumia and NPP on 24-hour economy policy urges Ghanaian youth to dream big and aim high.
When you dream big. As big as the ocean.
And it's policy documents in a way. That would be the only school I want to attend.
That's no policy document. There's no policy document.
There's
no policy document.
You know, there have been accusations and counter accusations of stealing policy ideas.
It doesn't matter. That argument.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Only say credit.
Otherwise,
credit scoring document you on the buy say baby say there's credit. They will implement credits.
Lies against Mahama proven false. Joyce Bawa Mokhtari blasts Akufo-Addo after OSP's exoneration over Airbus scandal. Speaker dismisses Afenyo Markin's claims, accusations unfounded and made in bad faith. Says he remains committed to his oath of office. Agaga slaps Interior Minister over government's decision to recruit party vigilantes and goons into the security services. We the Accra Times.
And the Accra Times by pa.
Was the Agaga slaps?
The Ghanaian publisher Kojo and a Ghanaian publisher or ye NL Huajuma papa and no pay ora Samuel Uku Yachiao or no NA Director General Edema Ghana National Lotteries Authority. How Uku's leadership is transforming NLA. Class 17.1 million Ghana cedi debt makes 5.2 million Ghana cedi profit. And also, ewa hapa enti emubino eno moma azakesbi. Amode akọ Cote d'Ivoire enti yeda NLA for asepa. Mahama cries over MPP voter gain, says they barely made any inroads under Rawlings. Or see, na then I mean kwa me ba ye de MPP abrena abrinya voter be no mwanya bebre na ekro mo MP ba ko ho odwen ho ntiase. Minorities coup against Supreme Court nominees fail. Napo optimistic MPP will secure 85% Ashanti votes. We the Ghanaian publisher.
The Inquisitor Democrat and ready to continue trying to turn us news for investors. There's DMB for Golden Age of Business. Dr. Prempe reviews. Ghana Links, Dr. Ansa navigates tech sector. 15 takeaways from NDC Youth Manifesto launch. Suhum NPP suspends 2 executives over divisive conduct. Bright Simmons rides the strange case of Ghana's first gold refinery and its broke investor. We the Inquisitor Democrat and I don't pay. And some no.
Simon said a company na a Omo abisi refinery. Omo ye quarry company in India. In fact, they are broke.
The overseer. Bawumia's campaign flopped in Eastern Region, NDC4 and Eka. If we are smaller parties, then we should pay reduced filing fees. Nanaya Jantua to EC. You got Nanka.
Nanka. But if you consider them a smaller party,
CPP is not a smaller party.
A smaller party.
Smaller party.
Hey, we are exactly where we want to be. And we are happy about it.
I won't accept this.
We are exactly
because
where we want
I have
to
voted
be.
for CPP before.
We are exactly where we want to be.
Why won't you accept it?
Me, I have voted for CPP before.
Why won't you accept it?
I don't accept that CPP is a smaller party. And yet the likes of Nana Yajan Tuamo and Omama CPP are a smaller party.
How long it has
party
been in
that has
existence?
ruled Ghana before? Come on. Well, how? They should go and file. They should go and pay the amount, full amount, and file.
We get our flag bearer. Ghanaian youth.
What can some fatty and file overseer? Mamma Busasem. Mon father, I'm saying, you trends about Fatima Busasem. But your CPP from penny for ATM ya no pay ya munti because me won say misa. Masem be said the kind said, do you consider yourself as a smaller party, as a smaller political party? That's question number 1. Question number 2, he say, are you really serious? Sir, in the 2024 elections, Ghana for you will be contending, say Ghana for entwa ba enfama muana. And I ask this question because I have reliable information. I say, even with mu chusu obi obeya mu presidential candidate for 2024 elections, there are issues. The issue has got to do with the fact that, number 1, the CPP is telling us, Sir Ura Ivor Green Street, Ekra dual citizenship. Or a UK citizen at the same time. And that's why I'm asking these questions. And that's why I'm asking these questions. And Okuta a UK citizenship or sign a Ghanaian citizen. And so there is a petition that has been filed against a Ura Green Street. Say Oko ama CPP ema atu on Neswaba to become the flag bearer for the CPP. And the second issue is that Ora not a frimpong. And can I know a CPP ni papaya or Tigana history and can I know a CPP ni Ora not a frimpong has publicly declared say on no watini party. But indications that I'm picking is that Ora Anoche Frimpong is returning to some element within the CPP, attempting to let the man return to come and lead the CPP. I mean, how can Ghanaians take you, the CPP, that serious if these things are going on? And to me, whether you are really indeed serious, my crado se Ghana for now. Let me ask again: more parliamentary aspirants and more parliamentary candidates. We are 4 months away from a major elections, and CPP, you're nowhere to be found. You're going to go for transfer. You transfer and come out of what you be and none pay. When we come,
producer Ike.
Ike, Mr. Already, Abrabe, you want to. Who is CPP?
Statement be almost any man.
Who is CPP? Oh, your card bearer member of the CPP.
No, me have. Fatty, the point is that my first vote, my first time I'm a Tuaba,
was for CPP. Young comrade,
I voted for CPP for like 3 elections.
Yakoba,
so how can you tell me, say, we a smaller party?
Yakoba, we have a
in 2024.
We have a conversation on these matters. Yenche Homra, a rapper Fatisha Bolia Crado, or the social media trends they bring on the pay. Janzi for Nesia Honomotia, a Hong Kong, and I pay rapper Fatisha Bolia de Bray.
Yanfa a year trend no and to us so na the air trend baako a year yare bi asisi ano aba ama a year Ghana hangasa no kwano ya recorded a year base 100 cases in 6 regions and to say 16 no ye 6 fima na ka 10 regions pe na it just say kwana say echo enti na wo say yetumi eda ye ho so na ye hwe ye ho ye yare ben asem ena making dengue na waba no dengue fever and asisi ano eye Ghana Health Service for omo Director of Public Health your friend Dr. Franklin Esiedu Bequin waka ese cases na aba no eye 100 cases no ni nyina eye mild cases a omo ehwe na omo amanage ewo eye efie into no patients no omu ni hospitals omu ofie a omu manage na emom no ade Ghana Health Service de sisi ano omu eda red a omu ni abre ede omuni edi yare echi na Ghana ase enya dengue fever 6 weeks ago na omu record bie na viral infection no mosquito particular one bi na otumi ekofa eba na sesi ade send 100 abey na chere say spread na spread eko na out of a year over 100 na omu enye bi no Eastern region eho na first case no etumi report ye na omu nso na omu the highest a year case according to a year Ghana Health Service for statistics omu na omu fi Eastern region there na Central region na otoso mienu a ono nso wo cases ni bi pa na afi no etwam ababesen akọ Oti region ehonum so omenya 2 cases Ashanti region ewo 4 cases Bono region ewo 4 cases and a Volta region so ewo 5 cases na doctor see do be coin e kan say it's earlier days yet mum na yentumi enka say dengue fever no yenkope eho vaccinations nanso no ade discussions ekoso say say ombepe vaccination so ombe ne den yo omon sheda nsi omadwempi ewo sa kwan no eso na okay say I quote I think it's been 6 weeks since we started recording cases and they are scattered. The good thing is that they are all mild and are being managed at home. It appears the message has gone down well, so people are reporting early. Eastern and Central regions have the highest case count, so the service is enhancing its awareness creation at the district and regional levels. Intisa and opening a comment by any. Shada say this should be another pandemic. This should not be another pandemic for Ghana. We can't pay dengue levy. Ping essay dengue reaches Ghana. Devon essay just like COVID, the cases will drastically get to over 30,000. Then seconds, everyone will recover. Stephen say the last pandemic to finish Ghana economy kwata. Ransford said this government will keep hyping this and put curfews on some places during December elections and we will end up paying levies for them. If you want my yanko a year NDC flag bearer John Dramani Mahama ehonome na ono ena waba bontin abeka say a year first year tertiary student no ohwe say obe ye president obema omo akọ school no free ewa bra omuntua a year sa first year fees no enti na che say uko free SHS na wo de beto aso akọ do first year so wo pass here na o say we the initiative here the government new government obeba for me se moto aba emanu winia ebeboa ama awofo ebimo no burden na ebe so ewa bra ma enya admission ekwa universities no na ahopepre facility user fee say fee then and some baby fees bebre na sikana kwaye buburuja awofo entumi ntua no oba first year ne de na che se wenya be te se 1 year bi aboaboa ho ekọ second year no na omahwe se ombetua fees na say omuntua ba first year de ono de oba obeka se first year university you will not pay na osan so eka say academic fee policy no first year level 100 unti anya obia o university won obenya wo ba university first and obenya sa free no na say second year third year final year no ebia na obetua senior ade no ebeko na we okoka ye ewa bra na NDC eye omo manifesto no eno tumi edukopie mu ewo honom na osan so eka say ade a party no ebe redeploy a student loan trust no na abwa continuing students to have the option to utilize a student loans to finance fees directly, ensuring peace of mind for a year students send be ya to me esua ade ye na pass ye no mu pia dwuma papa bi aye mama yenti ensema Mr. Mahama ekan
Happy FM 98.9. Happy FM 98.9.
You know, there are many cases where I've seen students who have been offered admission, but who have not been able to take their places in university because their families simply cannot afford to pay the fees. There was a case of a medical student in Upper East region who was working on the farm. He had passed with A's throughout, and he was called to medical school. But he was on the farm with his parents and couldn't go to take up his admission because he couldn't afford the fees. There are many other students like that. You think 2,500 CDs or something is small. For some families to be able to put 2,500 CDs together is a real struggle. And so we don't want, especially in the first year, when the students are coming in for the first time, for them to go through what we call fee stress. And that's why we call it a no-fee stress policy. And so we're saying that we can absorb the academic facilitator user fees, but it will not affect the subventions of government to the universities and institutions of higher learning. The subvention from government has kept declining. We're going to increase the subvention, but apart from that, we're going to make sure that the university gets their subvention on time so that they can balance their budgets. And we've costed it. And we approximate that for all first-year students in public tertiary institutions, it should cost anywhere between 270 to about 290 million Ghana cedis. Let me tell you something. The president, a few years ago, his travel budget for traveling in 9 months amounted to 69 million Ghana cedis. They held one cabinet retreat at the presidency, one cabinet retreat. You know how much it cost? It cost almost 5 million Ghana cedis for a cabinet retreat. There is so much waste in the system. And even if you look at the Office of President budget alone, you'll be able to cut to raise enough money to pay fees, academic facility user fees for all level 100 students. Because that thing you see there, when you go to Accra, the building, it's called the Office of the President. You know the budget, 2 billion cedis every year. 2 billion cedis. It's even now that IMF has come, they've cut it down. At a point, it used to be 3-point-something billion cedis every year. Fee stress of our students who are coming first year into university, I think that it can be done. And it is constitutional, because let me read the constitutional provision to you. Just the same way free SHS was done. It says here in Article 25 of the 1992 Constitution, it says that higher education shall be made equally accessible to all on the basis of capacity by any appropriate means, and in particular by progressive introduction of free education at the tertiary level. It's here. It's in the Constitution. So just absorbing those fees, I think that we can do it by cutting down on waste and cutting down on corruption. We spent $58 million to dig a pit, the most expensive pit in the world. $58 million could have more than paid the fees of all first years. And so it can be done, and we'll do it.
Happy FM.
Mr. Mahama Namote said, "Oh, Kasano, comment by no any. After paying the tuition, if they can't pay the rest, what happens to them, John Mahama?" Lent essay. My only suspicion is that by Sunday, Bawumia will say free tertiary for all students from level 100 to PhD. Nana say, is he that confused? Academic user fee. What about the other fees? Hall fees, book fees. So you are putting the student in school for only the first year. What about the rest of the years? Robertson, CJM in 2020 said the government shouldn't run a country with freebies. What an irony. Same man promising freebies. What an empty alternative. Haruna say, my question is to Mahama. Is this possible in a completely collapsed economy? And also a question also be sir, and the trends no ABC and pay.
Yeah, the trends let's see. A rubber fatty share bolin the trends in a brain. I'll pick thoughts of a year Fatty any prince on this particular issue. Free tertiary education, feasible or not feasible? You bet to me ayo, and as into me enye. Ora John Dramani Mahama or Frankatuni Edema the National Democratic Congress. Why am I paying over my mother? And there are a couple of statements a brief will make here with regards to say this is certain part of the Ghanaian economy and as a sectors of the Ghanaian economy. Now, it looks as if the narrative is changing. The narrative of say free SHS and then it changed to started with progressively free senior high school has now moved to set me by. I will revamp and review the free SHS policy and make it better. Now, the addition to one of the things also a person within the educational sector has got to do with payment of residential facility user fee. Residential facility user fee. Now, this is how this happens. Because the RFUF say owo university num na ya ma wo akwanya se bra benya baabi da ena wutua everybody wako university bia no is aware se fati uko UCC ene ma a hall of residents are older eno na obewa kwa kutua residential facility user fee say when nya baabi na utua hall dues and as a hall fee meboa. So the residential facility user fee will not go practically, and the universities are always telling us say omuntimi mfa nipa dodo no nyina at a go, especially if a particular university, public university, has a residential policy of in, out, in. It means that you have two classes of students at school more. Two classes, no, level 100s and level 400s because baby school, and they may some of them may need time to go for lectures and also meet their supervisors and all of that. And it means that so if a year residential capacity of the university, may this quick analysis, Isaac, may this quick analysis. If say the capacity of the university, in fact, say 5,000. Fati, or better 5,000 no between first years and fourth years. Now, it means 2,500 each. All things being equal, 2,500, 2,500. Now, if you admit it and koda na omo bro 2,500, it means that why admitting koda be 3,500. It means that you can only have a year 2,500. So what about the 1,000 who will not be at a year hall of residence? And that's omobenya school muho ada. What happens to them? And now they will not be a part of the policy that the NDC would want. That is the point. That is the point. So you understand the argument of Ibinu Omokase, why go pay residential facility user fee? Whilst there are equally other charges and fees. Ubetimi etua and also ubetimi aboa enkwada na omo school no amomatua a bigger conversation that we need to have, and this is what we will do. But yenya very quick one. Mampanyi dada to Franca Ediama the National Democratic Congress offer the center spread of the Daily Graphic Democrat annual or the atuja ye bayi betting tax at the fruit the Vatican.
Saying is that your cost rubber form, you find people who will bet. Yeah. But let's not make it look as if say betting is a better job opportunity.
It has now become a lucrative
and make it look like Obrenim.
I've heard the vice presidency say Oba.
Listen.
The betting.
The betting tax. Yeah.
Listen.
I disagree.
Listen, people.
You have to tax betting.
Ghanaians, young people, the youth, betting edenkofo ko jail. Because Omako used to sika any omodia, akotwa bet elusu.
Last year in voter region, will be the campaign or
okay. Sika. Emma politician be embe sell betting emma. Now let's not joke with it as if say I know say most people, especially those who don't care about more betting, no, we see it as a joke. But the Ankasa, this is what they are going to sell to people to go and vote for them.
The young people, the youth.
Let's not add this betting discussion to our political policies. Yes, let's not add it.
Honorable sir, let's not add the betting issue to our political discussions. Young comrade Yakoba, honorable meji the thoughts of Abijafo ayeni omotifia ayeni omo edin komo on RFUF residential facility user fee. Young comrade, there is more for us to talk about. Also, policies now. Omasha said it to Jan. Ye dosom, ye bed dosomwa. Driver's license renewal. Mampanya Bedi, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia said, well, Chimudiako 8 years to 10 years. Good or bad? Young Comra.
Chemo, Charlie, you hold me down, and I'll forever be grateful. You know, since you show me to soccer bet, I see grains. Talking of good cash out, fast payout, high odds, and total odds accumulation, bro. If they go on for this side, Charlie, that be high for day. I be you know that, bro. Soccer bet they do the most. Them my interface they catch me. Smooth navigation and easy access to all the sports games through any virtual games you choose. SoccerBet has all you need as a punter. High odds on pre-games, live games, and interesting virtual games to instant virtual games as well. Don't be left out on all of this. It's a good thing you join the fun side. Make the right choice today and enjoy all the goodies that comes with betting with SoccerBet. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below the age of 18. Gaming can be addictive.
Enemredi season na abameduane nua ye de emebusie tumi didima won ho ton eye mortar season
anu mortars de ama waduane aye de nansei papa enra jollof rice ya wodi mortars jollof and stew eye no ekoyie papa enkola no so enjoy spaghetti na wodi mortar seasoning spicy ye no papa. Junior was asking for more and winim next time no ya am no so preko na me so metimi aka bi ahwe
oh no eneme be ya ponchilai soup entime yisu mortars mutton seasoning na me dia spice me nam no na jai
o me kom krom pasta te de me enti ya ntem o na ujafo ama me pie ha enra obom ye mu dodo ego mortars fo bodu ya ya ready de
ayenka
obedu adada
mortars wo dwaso baby a ye wode ye de spicy aponche stew spicy spaghetti and fish and afi akoko nam nyina fra 0244 599 661 and 0247 151877 mortars
more taste be a kitchen star
FDA age edweden kato yatum.
Se wo pese wa pomudin gina so na bibia kwaso wano wasitine mu a ene ye magnesium glycinate free Draxa Therapeutics se sia magnesium glycinate ye magnesium a ebo woni padua no mu nhyehyeye no mu empre ahasa esan so bo ntini ahodo ne nompenkita hudie manokọ wano jeje woni padua so mano magnesium dodo ahia nyina. Se wope bi ato a hwehwe yen wo www.draxa.org ana se e wo Instagram @draxa.therapeutics. Se wo hia no do so po mu a fra yen ana se WhatsApp yen wo 0557116113. Yaso yen wo Springtex Road Eco Bank na chipe wo numgwa adegwa no kwan so. Hye so se ya spell Draxa no DRAXER. Magnesium glycinate free Draxa Therapeutics. Yebe ma wa heka wa sitine so ye hye nne ya. FDA agi adwadwe yin kratwo atim.
Darling.
Yes.
Ye bedidi na meche Angel Cola. Me bread do. Obi fa Angel Cola drink. Na ne yonku eyi Angel Orange. Ana Angel Mango. Oseme sampe di obi eyi. Aka me de ho.
Sese obi ape Angel soft drinks ni nyina bi.
Ai daddy, me say me penny ni na bi.
Sister, wo de mama Angel Peach, Angel Strawberry, and na Angel Cocktail. Actually, no my body Angel Apple Lime.
What ye? Sani afuma de. Me say Angel Cola any Angel Orange pe na menya. Afei na nka. It sounds so from wifey. For us just no ebesi ha. Never Angel drinks ni nyina agum. Obi ankata na ni no woni. De won sabeso mo no anom.
Ani, na samasa. Enu anu no.
De bia sani enya no. Angel Cola de asembabo. Angel drinks ya. I don't call soft drinks beverages limited. And why? Who to do our friend 0244 83 22 86 and 050 78 78 668.
Angel drinks.
Taste like our day.
FDA ajeje de nkrato yatum.
So person otinsam we both chiko bremai e wo my kronkron Ghana mu enwompa enim pensem mu etaso a ene da bia for kasa fidie ne to happy 98.9 FM na tie the happy morning show efri anopa no nsia ekopem nonkron efri juada ekopem efiada the happy morning show. We are your morning companion.
We are your morning companion. Mami ma otete for homa na obetimi adi afre edi abadwumadi ni so but mene abejafo ewo fie ha ide mebu so mo nsem no womo so ma dwenkyere ewo ho 0553 0551 563916 0551 563916 0555-657-2788. 2 numbers are obeti media free. But payment of a year residential facility user fee.
Yeah, I would have.
And people should note say any school fees no.
Yes.
And a year Ora Mahama eka say omo be absorb. So any school fees.
Eye bi mu say the oka say on be absorb no school fees.
Happy FM.
And kwejo say ka benya mra ka de bobo. Ti say investors umbe remu fofra.
Yeah.
Some of the things are eya ututu ya ni bi. Enti facility user fee eye baako.
Yes.
Ubetuya tuition. Tuition fee utuya no. Facility user fee no eye te say okọ han dan.
Yes.
Wakọ han dan. Na te say baby amemiti. Ubetuya service charge,
yeah.
Ubetuya utility,
yes.
Ubetuya water bill.
Yes.
Ni sa niyema ni nyina na
kabo near the residential facility user fee. Yeah.
Utuya no wi a ansa na tuition fee the friend school fees. By investing in the friend tuition fee. Ansa no abetuya no.
Yeah.
Ansa na the other levies crowd on campus are obetuya. Any adi nyina. The Owura Mahama say obedi president omobefa no eye facility user fee. Na eno no eye say wanya accommodation ewo campus.
Yes.
Enti yemfa ni say Legon. Yefa o Legon. Ene yenim say Legon run a policy a eye in out in policy e no mo run. De kire ne say first years ni nyina de mubenya ba bia atena. Ewo campus. Age say o de o si u free pem. Enti no obetimi afford eye expensive hotel hostel atena enti odie ye de ma okra wo se odie da bi mempe momfa mo bi foforo because me de me kwa kotena me ba bi enti saade a obi a na kwajo omo a University of Ghana omo ebe form no student obe form nyina omo facility na e wo ho no nyina because omo wo challenge ni nti omo betimi afa be 40% out of the 100% na ebe fa no. So what it means is that 60% so am kope omo ba bi tena. Se o kope o ba bi atena wo uni facility user fee ho asem. So kwajo I would have opted for a year tuition fee. Say okay, tuition fee no because o check you only gonna I think say now tuition fee about 2,500 for a year.
Yeah, all things being equal.
Yes, for a year. And
for undergrad.
Undergrad, yes. For a year. And to yanka so yentimi ni nyina so atiase because there were how many public investors say I think say 4 bi aba be kan ho nti say economy mu akama yentimi ni nyina enti no ye betimi half ye be subsidize ni aye half eno no would impact a student no more than the facility user fee no enti say o subsidize tuition fee no a 2,500 give and take 2,500 no now o subsidize emana sa half no ana say ebia 70% kra na 60% amana the 40% na aka no obetimi de bia ka ho e de aba betua ne facility user fee no e wo ho. So yes, for me I won't discount it outright. I think say look kwejo bibia beboa amobia ko school bia me I've seen kwejo, I've seen people, I've seen friends onya admission went to me anko say secondary school say university simply because sikani bi wo ho a omode ba kotua. So any policy any policy both secondary education any tertiary education han bi kakra ebe ba ho na obia timi akobi kwejo obia me say now the basic one oba education kra no
somebody to go university
one man no kra no wanya bia man no kra no say university enti any policy ebe boa amobi aho aheha no no wanya university education no me I'm for it I won't discount it outright to say the ebimu ye no any other but I would have preferred say anka the policy minimum ebe ye tuition fee down facility user fee.
Okay, the Ganya tuition fee about 70 and 50% of a year tuition fee.
I will go for 60%.
60% of the tuition fee.
Subsidized.
Okay.
Done. Say you could to your facility.
Residential facility.
And you be
and
Aqua campus.
Okay. That's okay. Fatih, my menu a thought from you, quick one. Now, a friend from friend of and again, betting tax, no. Fatih, as I say, yeah, I'm say on sole proponent
against the bet
against the politicization of betting tax.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sole proponent against the politicization of betting tax. A rapper Fatisha Boli. Live and happy morning show. Until
whether we will introduce or we will abolish.
On the she's against it outright.
Okay.
So
okay.
And use it as a campaign message to lure the youth. What into you?
Sefa, for me, I know say several years ago, I think say now university education was free. Right? And one say wa pass na wata mo bag. Na oko. Na yemzi say mo ye mo aduane kra na ade nyina kra.
Campus.
Yeah, exactly. Unya one room. And for some families, you know, and no boy, munya first university graduates.
Yes.
Ebimo went on to change the fortunes of our family. No? So for me, anything that will enhance education, anything that will offer quality education, anything that will provide a level playing field for a man for to get education, so long as it say omusi omade no mwenim no ma pass akono. Because like it or not, there are people woman free education no cry scored be faka cry basa free education no cry will still be a problem. And no matter what you do, no, some people like that, you know, they might not even be able to benefit. But again, no, we would have to start from somewhere. What I would want, Utie Senena Mr. Mahama Ekana, there was a bit of confusion. Ewo diano kanimu. And I would want to believe, say, he didn't imply what we are understanding. No. Says or cast a free first year tertiary education. I think that it would encompass everything. Otherwise, then what's the point? So who can free tuition? That is also another issue altogether. So perhaps we may have to give him time to explain as a man or can ye. Because for me, it sounded like a spur of the moment sort of promise be. Inti ebia aba ni tirima wakano afe no mbetina se na omude bibia atoto wo ahwe how much it will cost and how many students are ebia anka first no without free first level no omu nko no sisi ombetumi akono. You know, maybe we should listen to.
But he was very emphatic. Let's listen to.
I didn't catch.
Momientie mampanyini dada John Dramani Mahama bi o tu Frank Adi the National Democratic Congress, and this is the promise that he made. We are bosha washe edi afa eye suapon suku kro womo ko emu foforo no eye bosha washe no enuni momientie.
You know, there are many cases where I've seen students who have been offered admission, but who have not been able to take their places in university because their families simply cannot afford to pay the fees. There was a case of a medical student in Upper East region who was working on the farm. He had passed with A's throughout, and he was called to medical school. But he was on the farm with his parents and couldn't go to take up his admission because he couldn't afford the fees. There are many other students like that. You think 2,500 CDs or something is small. For some families to be able to put 2,500 CDs together is a real struggle. And so we don't want, especially in the first year, when the students are coming in for the first time, for them to go through what we call fee stress. And that's why we call it a no-fee stress policy. And so we're saying that we can absorb the academic facilitator user fees, but it will not affect the subventions of government to the universities and institutions of higher learning. The subvention from government has kept declining. We're going to increase the subvention, but apart from that, we're going to make sure that the university gets their subvention on time so that they can balance their budgets. And we've costed it, and we approximate that for all first-year students in public tertiary institutions, it should cost anywhere between 270 to about 290 million Ghana cedis. Let me tell you something. The president, a few years ago, his travel budget for traveling in 9 months amounted to 69 million Ghana cedis. They held one cabinet retreat at the presidency, one cabinet retreat. You know how much it costs? It costs almost 5 million Ghana cedis for a cabinet retreat. There is so much waste in the system. And even if you look at the Office of President budget alone, you'll be able to cut to raise enough money to pay fees, academic facility user fees for all level 100 students. Because that thing you see there, when you go to Accra, the building, is called the Office of the President. You know the budget, 2 billion cedis every year. 2 billion cedis. It's even now that IMF has come, they've cut it down. At a point, it used to be 3-point-something billion cedis every year. Fee stress of our students who are coming first year into university. I think that it can be done. And it is constitutional, because let me read the constitutional provision to you. Just the same way free SHS was done. It says here in Article 25 of the 1992 Constitution, it says that higher education shall be made equally accessible to all on the basis of capacity by any appropriate means, and in particular by progressive introduction of free education at the tertiary level. It's here. It's in the Constitution. So just absorbing those fees, I think that we can do it by cutting down on waste and cutting down on corruption. We spent $58 million to dig a pit, the most expensive pit in the world. $58 million could have more than paid the fees of all first years. And so it can be done, and we'll do it.
So, Utie, and Fatih will continue, but after Fatih is done, I'll say something.
So, Zefa.
Fatih, the last bit, you know, say all
that money could have paid for all tuition fees for first year students.
So, is it tuition fee we are talking about,
or facility user fee?
Or it could even be the entire cost of your admission first year. I'm sure Caribbean near the provisions account.
There be Fatih.
What's my say? No.
Jai.
Because there's no clarity.
And that's what I'm saying. Say,
there's a bit of confusion.
Because first part, school fees, which is tuition fee.
Yes.
Then the second part, say academic facility
user fee, which
I understand is not the same as school fees.
And
that's what I'm saying. Say, which is which, or cancel obey to your academic facility user fees, and now obey to your tuition fee. Then a student in here no more.
No, because one comes before the other.
If you don't pay your school fees, you're not allowed to register.
You can't register.
And I would to my academic facility user fee, mommy, because obviously you're not going to give me the money in cash.
No, you're going to give it to the university.
So what you mommy na meant me and me tuition fee and me admission fee.
What happens?
Then what happens?
Is the university going to keep the money for the next?
Feel, say, so what you me admission fee and me tuition fee, mommy. Na say about copy me mommy down for bio. Me wafa bio
na matrane
na
mafotro
na mananti me fifi ahomache ananti aba se meye den o otima se eno no e different and now say e bia o betimi aka say averagely no me nka obi a okwa akotena eye full room hostel AC mienu ni adira bi averagely no this is how much you are going to spend if you are on the school's own hostels, not the private hostels, you know. This is how much it costs. This is the tuition fee and all that. And maybe I mean, funny say, 4,000 there. You have that 4,000 in your student account. Some countries, you know, you have it in your. It's like a coupon. Wouldn't me apart from whatever it is, but it's a wo. Ain't you know, this is the amount. Ain't any you amount. Now I call first year no. Subsequently, no, okay, I say, send a man for bisa say, ain't you know, call first year we are now uchi amani we are now wedding. Or see student loans for those who cannot afford the cash, you know. Now I could use student loan. Now they are to us so
exactly
for the rest of who stay in the school, no.
So why don't we make it? Why don't we make it say
for every first year student? Because the way it is, no, now for every first year student, we know that the universities cannot absorb all first year students in a year, especially with accommodation. Maybe on better.
Yeah.
Enti ebumba koji omo hostel. Ebumba fifiaba. Enti if we obia say a year blankets and say all first year students, whether your parents can afford it or not, you qualify for facility, no, and I say for the free bino because you have passed and you've gained the admission, no. And if the money is in your account, na say when you're a dine, when you're accommodation provided by the university, now back up private hostel, that balance goes into that private hostel, and then you add up.
Yeah. Ti abane be fa and as a be fa kakra a particular percentage.
That thing is I am 4,000. When you're school accommodation to call hostel. Hostel that's 4,000, no. And to say you tuition fee, it be a 2,500 nana candidate nanga say kotina. Not just a 1,005. In 2,005, no, not just a compare 2,500. And there's somebody do a busia who are then you. Now they are question. So Obako say be a leg on a woko. That's Obako rent face me, I face you, 250 cedis a month. Ewo hachu honum baby. No, so no, they are balance here.
Okay.
No, the policy needs thinking.
More thinking, more.
So that a baby year, instead say,
we're working.
You back okay, baby.
Friend Abram, because I'm a Fifi. Good morning, going out to Fifi. Said, we are being. Maybe Fifi Pacho. I really want to read your message that you sent to me. Thank you very much. You say Abribiano. Mona Wakaya who made you ready to me ACP and also I think that Fifi again has sent me I have that, but I am looking at as somewhat Panino Kaya. I say good morning, bro. You see the double standards of you guys in the studio. You guys are condemning removal of betting tax, but at the same time advertising for betting companies, or is it because it's coming from? No. We are not talking about tax. We are talking about don't politicize it.
I do not care whether they maintain the tax or they remove the tax. I am saying, we shouldn't go and tell the youth to say betting is the only option for them as far as jobs are concerned.
That's it.
That is all I am saying.
Young friend Bram, good morning. How did you be Afrefi? Yes, sir.
I want to say,
Nyango Badam now, sir, but you didn't be Afrefi. What am I? But you didn't need to say. Sunny, young boy.
That's the vampire Ghana. It's not Ghana.
What's the Ghana? Juma Benawa.
That's what we did in National. They're not sure they expect that. I didn't have a
Sunny, Mamma, good morning. How do you be Afrefi? Mala Medim Pacho, good morning.
Good morning.
Nyango Padam now, sir.
Yaniasi. Minchia, Prunina, any Ikifuna. So can be an Apawi. Now, and say, and the baby, my age money for so many years. Mostly see court differences, child yada, and credit. Mostly. Yeah, the follow show, especially the particular. The follow show, if you are interactive to send it, you will be liar. My friend, I'm going to share my dream. And this is my friend says, make sure you are so far now, you will be happy. From morning to any time, yeah, because the show is interactive. menya adade aka bi ne nkochi obi a ɔbɛkasa sɛde unity the share radio na the make up representative the brain almost school pride union from that radio into the who can be a free bar or party I would you know who idea kakra share me akunya fresh is making a share my mama for 2 minutes and if you have to be there should be other happy FM. Back to the issue I'm more discussing present kind I am say okay and I'm in a much fiction what is interview. Here, a first long explanation. Say a bit here. Same applies to the best lean now. Over conversation in memoir. I don't know if somebody have body now. What would maybe I would see manager say, what he would be a present with degree. Actually, the final eye that passes. That's how you know you're in the university. Any betting now, even betting or auto cafe. No, an idea what I am a conditionality. My money certainly right. Anamwa, nti the better find you, they are share or more do one intra taxes. I say, easy plumber, any making, and artisans for our muncha tax. Or you do idea within 5-10 minutes, they want to be 200, 500 from chapter. Yeah, I don't know how can this
Diana Pachodama,
President expression or about taxing that and all will be fun. So they tax in so.
Yes. Also, so offer for the purposes of clarity. Yemfa center spread of the daily graphic. And on the page number 24, we will abolish betting tax. Mampanini John Drummond, Mampanini Dada, John Drummond Mahama, and on this asking we are to each. So that's what he's saying.
Oh, the word abolish is a caution. The story is ever down. If you don't know, you have to be a said graphic. Not story, but yeah, you see a program like daily graphic cover. The abolition the two. There's an explanation and the abolition.
The flag bearer of the but let me to help us, the flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, John Dramani Mahama, has affirmed that his government would abolish the 10% betting tax, the COVID-19 levy, and the electronic levy, e-levy, that's electronic transaction levy, when elected as president. So we onwa and edi etuja Fred Nabremu and offer the Youth Manifesto of the National Democratic Congress. Mamin come out, page number 6. So we deal with the facts and figures. Data in here. Page number 6 of the Youth Manifesto. So that we put a conversation into it proper perspective. Page number 6, the Okanye. Now, I say, make on education. Page number 6, 10 year. We will, among other things, improve secondary education by 1, ensuring sustainable funding source for the free senior high school education. 2, completing the construction of e-blocks and expanding infrastructure to guarantee access to all students. B, commence the establishment of regional TVET centers of excellence integrated with fabrication laboratories equipped with 3D printers and other state-of-the-art facilities to promote innovation and stimulate real work environments. And C, extend free SHS to cover students in private senior high schools. D, implement a no-fee stress program to alleviate the financial burden of parents and students in financing tertiary education. Specifically, we will, point 1, implement a no academic fees policy at the university for level 100 students. And 2, redeploy the Students' Loan Trust Fund Plus to give continuing students the option to utilize students' loan to finance directly their university fees to guarantee the peace of mind of the student to study. And D, make up page number 7. D, because carry out an aggressive bet for all program with the private sector to build accommodation facilities on tertiary campuses to provide bed spaces for students and arrest the accommodation crisis on tertiary campuses that has led to the unbearable rise in hostel fees. So the manifesto acknowledges that there is a problem. Emma and Kodani nyina enya eye akwanya so moko akọ tena eye campus. So that's where the confusion is. You come in. Me enin komo. Ewo jumadi so. Good morning. How did you be afrefi?
Good morning, Honorable Sifa.
Yes, sir.
But your bright name is Africa.
Bright abaso kamienti wadama.
Yeah, Yami Entra be brave.
Yami Entra so.
Yami so enkoso a embo ya incoming president on Dramani Mama my. Any Christian or any sister papa or if you my youth na a war my Ghana. I am Papa John Dramani Mama of this year. University I have now the first year students on the corner trainer. So because we should apply with Sika or Mabina. Nisika, the pa, a party people in Passy. Any new Mabibria, says can now, bet media, yes, I know. Maybe I boy you to now on Professor Muko University. It's the idea, yeah, Papa John Dramani Mama, bet me, I'll be of the castle own senior piano. Or move into the entire Papa John Dramani Mama, she said, or Bemuswa. Only so and the Mofama youth now and war mine because Jessica or the first year student at Muko University. Because we say 20,000, 10,000 now there. It's the idea I want to be here, obey me. I'm a Ghana for so and to a farmer 7 December. No more boy youth now or mine.
Mamma, I say bright from Aboso Kayanko. Good morning, Dini Baby Afrefi.
Good morning, we did the Hamed because I feel called at the
Ahmed called to be in Patromenti or Dama.
John Dramani Mama, oye, Ossi, at Yoyo. So, Oka, Opera Swampa. Yankum Bono by Mother Yami, you know, they banana, Mother Yami Adum, let a young Kumoya, Kagana, Quakumana, 2 Minumana. Their chance are Kobe. Yamin Bono by the police is not the Banay, Yamin can woman of Quatin, not Yamifanum number boy.
I met at TBA Eastern Region, man. I was so friend about Jumadi. It's happy 98.9 FM. No, so good Tino. Jumadi and the Happy Morning Show. Let's get interactive. Oko Facebook, I bet me. I want to do some more. Young, good morning. Dini baby, Afrefi.
Good morning, boss.
Yes, sir. Yango Padmo now says Sakura ni.
Mami for Fidian chair for multiple. Honorable Jilos, any Miami MP. Honorable Tikta. If I'm perceived, yeah, a do check.
Pachomiti Wadama.
Free SHS now, upon way A. You can't mudi yen, a free fund of mudi.
Sika idea a free SHS no.
Yes.
A man for toy, Sika idea go on your day.
Get fund now, Omudi Akosia and one. Before almost work or someone, Scanner will get fun, almost the idea. You can't be some. I get fun, and your moon set here. Get fun, John Mamma no set here. But Scanner woman no more using no more dear, a press chest. On the scanner size here, press chest, problems near woman. Get fun, scan no more using no more dear, press chest. Can answer, almost there, you know, what. It's a scabian. A difficult moment. The no better see, and no better see. The John saw Beya. The pa, the mamma seminar account you. The mamma or ye honest, the Magania. Yana Yentina, I'm off for trying to trust our own says he says, don't know much going soon. Na Yami a year for one by one. I'm off for 2 air confessing. Most of the tina muka efa do mama e yantron kwa every airbus for confirm ni nyina yantron omu yama Ghanaian seto.
Oh no, Sakura, yanko good morning. Dini baby Afrefi. Yes, sir. Oh, I'm amole tabru.
No. Yakupo ichirao. Mami chia NDP Greater Cabinet Chairman Papa Honorable Ni Ashimo. Miya, we ye obetiye, obetiye. President Mahama record the war by Ghana Muhano. Okay? Media, a free tertiary education now or the battle. A chain crack. Ghana phone a bit to me come out the 7th December.
Let's note, any free tertiary education, any free throughout. Put that in. So put that into context, Wadama.
So be asked in the car. Obiasi asie, and obiani ya like to for the guy. It's no, I feel obia asie because the woman who has the car after my phone sassy.
What is your understanding of a year Ura John Romano Muhammad Asimo Kanye?
Oh yeah, Patu Kurati. Would you with ya? Your mom in a pupadi. Private jet. Now, Fadi Ko at Olivia Trade Chicken. Then you walk as your book a creator. And change first year for it. And change. Put a year look at it. Or walk aside year start to again, oh my Ghana, Obi and a free education. Look at it, Akufado to me, I know, I get to that word so, also so, but yeah, I don't see it.
Dabio, are you not in this country and we are facing challenges with the implementation of the free senior high school policy? You are aware. Collins, you are aware, sir, prior to the implementation of the free SHS. Journalists they will come we asked questions as to where Mampanyini Nana Dogwa Kufuado Benya Sika they are implementing a free SHS policy. No, you are aware.
Yes.
You are aware, sir. He was not able to sacrosanctly, Mikambrofo, provide us with how Obetimi are funding the free SHS policy. You are aware.
They are aware.
Okay, look, are you saying, sir, we should allow history to repeat itself by not interrogating a matters and Panifo Muhim Frank Adama political parties no on and then when we start the implementation of the policy no na ekohiti esnaga then we come back again and we start complaining. Is that what we want as a state?
No. But maybe you know President Mahama or Chirashi and say yakasa yes yakasama atinakasa yes yaka.
Collins, you did not explain anything.
But the papa progressive. If we call the progressive by this time, it can do.
Mama was Collins, all the way from Amamole and Crancredium, Obetmia from Babia, Uche Fribia, northern part of the country. 055-1563916, 0555-657-278. Later on the show, the conversation will be around Ora, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia promise. The statement we're making about air driver's license. This is a conversation that we need to have. Let's engage the stakeholders or more transport sector. Good morning.
Hello, Sifa.
Yes, sir.
Happy
FM.
From United States of Kisama.
From United States of Kisama, Pacho Wadarma.
Oh, man, I didn't
and how can I say?
Pushe from Kuma Rollins, Ghana, in some Kuma time up to Ene. Say, oh, my name is Sanity, and I'm a boy.
The Sanity.
Your queen, Nima is Sanka. And she, President Nakumo Rebano, on Super Country facing your high. You see, unto me, and a woman friend share pass and to her. And I bay Ayabasa as this time we are talking about. And Mama so best started
progressively free senior high school.
Progressively. On the Kaka Antana, Akova to take over. But you see, one thing I want to tell Fatih say, on no trouble too. Look, Africa, we don't know how to make money. You were creating in Akufado 10%. Chefa Enwa made 800 Ghana cedis. Akufado 80 Ghana cedis home. Only Mabia Mamio. 800 Ghana cedis midi with 80 Ghana cedis if free. 1 year Mabia Mami. But Omia na me data. Na data no so yatoso call line yatoso. Sisia MTN so send a message say almost everything na bi e wo ye airtime ayetono. It's catch for say bet in the or the bar and you need be woo Facebook. Wallahi. Look, obi buy and odi 10% a bet also. And it's so bad so see obi ye fiwa and you say mama or onye no as a main way for the youth. Fire ben fati. Look, obiba on tablet only cap into no ye can masa ni nyina kan ba bonu Emma said, you are comparing Ghana to UK. Say, Omono taxes are very huge. How many people from UK are who say on the years more Ghana, but people from here go to UK to go and work because Omono Nima Toa cost more. What are you talking about? Inti ye kakra ye di and let aviator me here don't aviator and pay Jefa minya 500. Uncle Fadi 50 Ghana woman, why you don't money? Why is not the money? What I say? It is so busy to be if you want. Munjano.
Okay. Ni mamano ase. Final caller. Good morning. We need baby Afrefi.
Good morning,
Jobeka. Joseph Waborum, Yanko.
Ayo, any medin chair my MP, Honorable Ayuko, and the chairman. I'm saying meeting when someone be brave, and someone also. On say so be Pasaway and idea. What in the boise at the same a room and son of the appear nor the appear. I'm say the president as someone what the buyer no. And anything no one can say a very free from year 3 fencing from level 300 to 400 no. Because when you see a bra, Ghana for your bread. And when you see a no, seek any or mine. Into why an argument say or bar. Progressive no. 30 years for no, or do we say one? Or but make sure above Obama loans no a reasonable for the students. Yes, will be quite loan or media to na do sianstro. So what I say? No, I distress and I'm the Magana for say, Mumayan Pia John Dramani Mahama. Now at the pa, and I say, I do the pa with the Mayano, and to me, Juma. Nayan Jai, no way, can't say, because free just now bayano, in some degree, a year. A year, because young can the Grand Dragon upon tea, and your man and some year basa.
And Joe, that's why we on the show this morning. We want Mpenyimfo to tell us the truth because offer even the youth manifesto modernity. And someone more. It does not expand on how quite mobile faso to implement that particular policy. And if there is no plan to that particular statement, then there should be a cause for concern because you won't be paying. Yebusa no one timia nyantiri bi amfa amanya. And as we speak now, all of us are bearing witness to the fact that free SHS no. I will see a pekwam papa bi edifaso. You are aware, and that's the reason why the flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress is saying that oba review no. There is a challenge with it. So we want better particulars on the policy statement. Ora John Dramani Mahama ediatujano. There is nothing else that we are seeking for. And it will help you and I, it will help you and I to understand the policy better. And said the bear you could see bit me.
Yes, as someone who can quit, Sepa. After I launch the youth manifesto. And someone a woman now. As time goes on, you be being most to ma than my idea.
Okay.
The better idea, progressive tertiary. And I have a 3 months.
Okay, Joe, Mameno say Joseph from Jobeka Services Lejekuku Teshi Demo eno free final caller on this particular conversation. Later on, a bit me be and Humana. The next conversation will be around Mampenyi Abedi Chire Ora Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia promise our make or say on Tiasia say Adentina driver's license. Say okoye ne ema mfie nsia no a mfie mienu akiri bia you have to go and renew. Na no. I was saying itimi eye no to say ne passport no. What the aba? Wakasa asemi, and it is part of some of the policy pronouncements womo can some womo katre Ghana for in the lead up to the year elections. About to ebuka to December bosumi ne de toso ensun emu. But di kanka se eba no eye dwumadi isu a ensem ne yeka ye ntena ho enya nhwe ha ye bedo so do so nsem no ye ne mpanyifo bi dinko. And this morning we are having a conversation with the stakeholders. Womo eho ebon mu wo eye ashanka edwumadie emu ewo maimu. But mamenka o CBG sense mo de ewo ma CBG say menka say step into the hassle-free banking with the all-new CBG mobile app. CBG mobile app. They say ya satira mo mana ye kama pa. Now the new CBG mobile app has been designed to make you enjoy the convenience of banking anywhere at any time. Download new CBG mobile app on the Google Play Store or iOS App Store and experience the ease of managing your finance on a secure, smart, and user-friendly digital platform. Receive real-time alerts to stay informed about your account activity. Join the digital revolution and elevate your banking experience with a new CBG mobile app. Intermobile Pebiano, Ebomodiana Frame, 0302-216-000. And I'll be to me the email at smartediabrain. Talk to us at cbg.com.gh or visit any of our social media handles on Facebook, Instagram, and X, formerly Twitter. CBG, we stand with you. Terms and conditions apply. My main also happy on wheels. 29th of August 2024. Yeah, the air bro. Yeah, Kaneshi. Forecourt of Kaneshi Market. And yeah, kobo ya sisi na yeah de happy on wheels. Yeah, bre. Yeah, one edi happy 98.9 FM chiri. Yeah, ni juma die ba kwa. Yeah, de ko empeso ahodo so. Yeah, ni Ghana for tenasi edin komo. Yehwe said ye beya enkoso mpuntuo ye yo betumi aba mantem na asem potem ahodo a ye kon ye kwa ye ne Ghana for tenase na potem ho na asem mantem onsem nyina no ye tenase e ka bra na ene empanyimfo ahodo emetenase eni enkita ho ye director for Okankwe South Metro, member of parliament for Okankwe South, Honorable Dakwa Newman Beba Hobi, NDC parliamentary candidate for Okankwe South, Ernest Adumako, any assembly members who do nyina ba be PM Hobi, driver unions, traders, Kaneshi markets for womu di dwa ho nyina. Womu so eka ho bia. Yeni omo transie 29th of August 2024. Yawada na onim se jumadi ne chase 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Misre Dr. Odotoba any Rainbow Scientific Hospital. Juma ifo nyina ba be PM ho health screening. E de be bre mo na obetimi enya screening be full body screening, body mass index, eye care, people with special needs, and so ye behwe mu ye pa ni nyina sikake kuma bi ena obetua bomodiana bra. Happy on wheels, be there, be heard. Happy on wheels, your voice, your power. Mamenka wo se wanumu de wanumu oda eye me am pe chicken say no me we pa na wukwada say no se bi kofie na me pese me ye aduane a me nkonkofa eye spices bia me nkonfa seasoning bia fa kogu aduane mu na akwa akose aduane ne de hwe saga twintwan ewa bra mortas mama more taste mortas it mama ye kitchen star. Hey there be me nkonfa seasoning bia esanse ene mortas vegetable ho mortas shrimps ho mortas chicken tina me chicken e share to no chicken de me je ho pa ena mutin so kan mortas chicken ho mortas shrimps oh mortas ginger and garlic. Oh e save umre esanse we no ya yam no muhu ya fa bibia fry e natural obadi ensa no pa. When it comes to spices, look no further than mortas seasoning. Obibesie, tickle your taste buds. Treat your mouth to palatable meals. Yede mortas ayo. Nkofa seasoning fufuro bia amfa nwu aduanim. Na wanko ka se me hunu yanka fre na to be cotton. Na manfo atu so. If you want people to be kitchen stars, cotton mortas with more taste. 0244-599-661 and 0247-151-876. 7. Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding. Awaria on another level. Young Kwani de Brewo. Ebinum ya majori son baby afie twem. Anko Siaga. Womun tumi nyo. Esa nse usiyon. Wobitiri mu pon untumi nwia. Emfa nkonkudi djuma mane nyeyi. Yesi eye osuafo osuawa sa o chia ne pa. Enti omusua ya sa na wo chia mo pa o mantumi anyo. Young Kwani yeyo 19th edition because 14th of February 2025. 19th edition no because 14th of February 2025. Mr. Ye be registration forms no brana be file there na atade a oyire ukunu no obehye atade a enkwada wo bedi manimu obehye aduane a mo bedie MC odi obetonyo mu dwumade na se baabi ambekọ akoda ehye ambetena mu yedi mu free hotel kama pa ebeba besi akọ event ground ni asande mu akọ mu wi a honeymoon yasama makọ akọ Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding kwa na betwa area ma sika kuma bi na wutua timi kan keka ho tentempa na bra be for registration form na frɛ na any ngita ho ne ma unchiremu a eka ho 0244 906 235 and that's 0244 143 994. Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding, our on another level. Dondo, Happy FM, nim dear, Happy FM. Any jinkwa, yinche humra.
Tovila Water Solutions. Tovila Water Solutions. If na water treatment you define it. Tovila Water Solutions. Technical support for your water systems. Tovila Water Solutions. Water research deo, training deo. Tovila Water Solutions. Water dispensers, drinking water supply. Tovila Water Solutions. We dey provide safe water for your homes, companies, industries, communities, government and non-governmental organizations.
When it comes to customer satisfaction and professionalism in water solutions, Tovila Water Solutions is the #1 in Ghana. You can contact us on 055-2490-864. We are located at Titegu, Accra, Ghana.
Read your Bible, pray every day.
Happy Bible Quiz 2024. Asamba Bio. Happy Bible Quiz. Wujiri se wonim Bible no mu ye pa. Wonim de e wa twere kronkron no mu. Wujiri se ekon kan ye pa. Wujiri se wobetumi ene afoforo bi no mu ede ataso. Esi akan e wa twere kronkron nim de mu edi nkunimu ana. Wei e ya akwanya kese ayede mamu. Ye kradwe na fa ho bra be hye sa eni djadwumadie a desua ahyemumumu. Se de be ye be sa twe ho aben onyankopon. Happy 98.9 FM. Ya ton sa frɛ ensori eni obi biara wo gidie se ne nim de e wo Bible anase twere kronkron mu no. Ekon kan so fa no 2024 Happy Bible Quiz no mu masa akonya empa honko so beba beso wonim de e wo twere kronkron mu ahwe na wo se nya kyede akakraka e de aka ho bomodian bra be kyerɛ wodin na fa ho bra be hye Happy Bible Quiz no mu na be kyerɛ wonim de awo e wo twere kronkron mu obi biara na nigi ho no obetimi aba be fa the form e wo Happy 98.9 FM so pentremu bia bomodian frɛ 35 homai 0245 957852 Happy Bible Quiz knowing Christ Happy FM Nimdia Happy FM any jenkwa
Happy Bible Quiz, knowing Christ.
Get ready to soar the skies of Rwanda. Business in Kigali, shopping in Johannesburg, or vacation in Paris. Experience our vast destination network and proud fleet and award-winning service. Whether you are a new traveler or planning your next escape, Rwanda guarantees unmatched comfort and a sky-spanning network. Book your next flight today at rwandair.com or reach us via email at sales.accra@rwandair.com. Call us at +233 0598 760 645 or +233.
I was in
na mensumenya bashemechi na mensumenya ni je o mawawe mu
akos na last time I went to hospital no na was dey important na yewo
was me tube no mu asi na fibroid enso kakra na say ochina say afi kra de ma bre
surgery so there you don't need to undergo any surgery. Dreams Fertility Clinic yeah what community 22 Equita solution ni nyina
Dreams
fertility clinic. Anne, what if you did very sure Mojan Nipidium? Oh, not a property. Yeah, how? Naturally, a draw crack. One farmer, a bemuanium. Woman, you never make us assembly. UK, any New Zealand. A brofubia, what be you have a mem and a yin run. Or you about with tube mercy. When say and wapon, or bra a CZ, and now Emma cry. Fibroid, irregular menstruations. Just a DPA, a C, a walk one day. Dreams Fertility Clinic. What will attack? Na ye memans way. What's a low sperm count? Bema, why am bro and pem? Gentlemen, I saw. I am my body as well. I could for Dreams Fertility Clinic 0597 225 389 and 0599 555 220 and 0597 225 388.
So pesa otensem we bochi kobremai e wo my kronkron Ghana mu enwompa enim pensem mu etaso a ene dabia for kasa fedie ne to happy 98.9 FM na tie the happy morning show efri anopa no nsia ekopem nonkron efri juada ekopem efiada the happy morning show. We are your morning companion.
Drivers for waha yenyina ye drivers. And then your driver's licenses, no. Every 2 years we are not expire. And yes, sir, this is Oko DVL Eco Renew. And then they say yes, extended 8 years, 10 years. Let's make sure you can have the driver's license without having to go to renew it every year. It doesn't make sense. Anything yamiadum, your desire is share no eba. Drivers for waha yenyina your drivers and then your driver's licenses no every 2 years we are not expire and yes sir this is Oko DVL Eco Renew and then they say yes extended 8 years 10 years. Let's make sure you can have the driver's license without having to go to renew it every year. It doesn't make sense. Anything yamiadum your desire is share no.
If the vice president says it doesn't make sense, I don't understand because there's a rationale behind that particular, and I'm not pretty sure the driver and vehicular licensing authority will just come up and say look, your amount license and come and renew it every 2 years. I'm not pretty sure there is no rationale behind it. Yenin Komo and Yene Alaji Nusa Abbas Fuseni, Abbas Imoro, Nusa Abbas Imoro, Director of Industrial Relations, GPRT, and any Komo. All right, more on a premium watch from Happy Morning Show.
So,
now, immediately upon Boko, dear.
Boko, master.
Yeah, say, Vice President said it doesn't make sense. I drove a fire over my moo. If you be a trino, yeah, renew your driver's license. One in the yard,
Morning, master. I said, all this to Jano. Say, Obama bed renew license 8 years, and now 10 years. Ampa, and no more on some of the developed countries. No, I won't say hot baby, or we license a people unless of course it's not weak. And son, the bear test who qualify now at the time. And say, who say, aha, the bear no 8 years. And now 10 years, yeah, Shankapo, we start welcome it. That's your war, assembly look there, purpose, Yambisano. Or no government, Wababa Sisan license. 3 times a mile. Nina, yes, Jessica. First time now, commercial driving license was yellow covered, the cover no yellow. And on best to wine color. Amuji Jessica, and Tana my. After wine color, no, almost have a Sisamaye. And no so Amuji Jessica, and Tana Muya Maya. Where the current one is so I use 2 years, I do 6 years, now expire. And if I won't call it fresh one. And also, it comes with SP. And they are all kind of bad as some 3 and then no some years, council saying a year. I'm saying this because maybe I have a license, but we all know near tomorrow driver. Or back up Bobusha, I could say no license on stand bear, and maybe a bad year to my beer. why ready so the car for your man. And tell no the boy. There, on Bayer no free am I. And now Meji Sika. So Meji Sika saying no Meji. Secondly, I do say 8 years and not 10 years no so I quite renew no. That then send a no so you bet you. My last question no so yeah. Yeah, them say better why possible. Antonio no say my trend after 2024 elections because he is occupying the second highest office of the land. Until they all kind the Nakuma Swa and the Yanim say pass it through process. Got through parliament for approval. Parliamentarians now work out, now drive, now renew our license every 2 years. And them say, and the 1 week post a car and show and also better on your mind. Yeah.
What a year challenge and a 2 years renewal no opposite to drivers?
We renew as a fee. Every time they are 2 years, no better for renewal. Until also, 8 years, 10 years, and no, that also leads to the questions are medical design.
The fee, particularly, and a challenge, edema, a drivers are also mokoko renew license every 2 years, Biano.
Every 2 years, I won't need to my poor. I don't pesca no renew. Send a bear, a maybe of any Jumano. Your license know your value.
The Oko renew a year or license no process is Ben Amufamu, Wadama.
Ubay eye test in particular. And I said there were need because Obi Yin could do baby. She had no Obi Yin could do baby. And I do on whom to be so can ya or who enter no na idea. Yamaya Nina, the Obi on the near man reading glasses and now glass or shot. And I do automatic driver come without any problem. And tell no say to me, yes, I be possible. And now, dear, I don't know. And I did better choir. Obe better me check it. Then no to save or no. That should be the understanding.
So me to ask you, alright, Moro, say if a buyer na adwene say or trimu e dia call 8 years and I say 10 years for renewal no. The cost I was say or driver ni ultimi hu say wani ye and as wani nya no should be borne by the driver. Onko abontene eye clinic fufro no nko hwe sampani amba ni ye. Ye man nkrata or dia call ye DVLA na say or dia to na okwa ko renew license na or dia kwa ko kire sa na pa kire wadama.
One say Adebia I say nya no yie no. We are the top public domain, we are prayer. Then now the again back. When we say I can me on the papa if we dialogue on it, I then the easiest way that's why now.
Okay.
The banu say
okay. Ojo di say mampanyi abedi akire Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia betimi ayo ne sese ya. Nti ebe ya onye ne sese ya ntwen e ma say omo Ghana for to aba Emmanuel e na wo se woyo.
Sa na me kire no.
Ora Alhaji Inusa Abbas Moro, Director of Industrial Relations.
Inusa, Masa, Inusa Kabibi.
Abbas Moro, Alhaji Abbas. Alhaji Abbas Ibrahim. Meba na yedin komo. Alhaji Abbas Ibrahim. Moro, ena what is here in komo no. Director of Industrial Relations, GPRT, wano ene ne komo e Happy 98.9 FM na suku so chi no. Good or bad. Or say ebe ya mampanya be de akire. Owo akonya ne sesi a otebanwa so tinkebe ya nkonye sesi a ma ntwentwen so se Ghana photo abamano a na obitimi edisa hye no egu akwan mu ora imoro se okọ amanya hodo binum so a wo ho saa nti se Ghana so nke ya adwene se ye ne saa enkenye bibi boni bia Felix Quest ye public relations officer edema Ghana Online Drivers Union Felix akwaba
na wase me ye niamenia
na apombo god there
erade adomo
Monso, is it the same issue having to do with sika mutua for the renewal every 2 years no and I said there are other issues mampanya be de chese the renewal every 2 years, and twice. Is that the case for you?
Answer na me chase no meda Happy FM etiefo ni ahwefo ase na mada wase so se yanya sa akwanya yi se yebe cheche nsemu na yede ya ha so ato oman nanim nti senia obisa ye no renewal ni de ya ha yen no kwanya minim na ha yen pa afi se senia mebra panyi kai moro kai no se wunye dwuma kra edu 2 years e was say uko renew sisi anso ye ni tua senia oman no nioma esi ekọ enye betesa nti se wunni sika ebedin nti no first no it has to do with the renewal because driver for bre it was say you can correct.
How much do you pay for the renewal?
Renewal no un say o mai say yes e be kan no kra enioma bi wo ho a anka e wo say e wo ni kwan mu say wo betua ukọ process ni mu a na anka e bia 50 cedis nanso wo ba kono na ntisa
but how much is the Driver and Vehicular Licensing Authority charging you for the renewal of your license? So now say if you're to go through the appropriate route, so renewal of your driver's license, how much are you being charged?
Processing the usi we femu dia and ya ubetia either 70 and answer 50.
Either 70 and answer 50.
Yes.
Find a figure for me from the year DVLA. I'll check quickly. 70 and answer 50 every 2 years.
Yeah.
Every 2 years, we are paying 70 or 50 Ghana cedis.
But say unim Ghana.
Felix, I mean Ghana, but yamfa nia e was say akwan ahodo na was here fast with the jumano. And who has 7 years. And say no, if every 2 years be a could be in fast be 70 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
How long does it take you? And mredo do ahe and was say unya and I say what je and I say yamfa say be obi beka say what say no e de ko renew driver's license.
Emrani de Happy FM say 1 hour.
Abroso 1 hour.
Aye.
Abroso 1 hour.
1 hour.
And you're paying for that service between 50 and 70 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
And drivers, you are complaining.
Say Niamika de say enye Happy FM open the year. Uni baby say offer. I was say okohu ye nuanom na omonya ma won.
But Ronnie say the charges are not that exorbitant. Enye bibi e bro so say bia beka say utua 5 Ghana cedis and I say 3,000 Ghana cedis. Na beka say driver ni maye adwuma misika no me kwa renew my license enso and I bia beka say okofa kuntunu ase akwa renew your license. But from you as a driver, so license is the ma wono. See our license is kura wono. That way ni bewu.
Ebewu next year.
License ni bewu next year.
Yeah.
Say why renewals?
Maye.
Mprenu.
Pacha.
Ti renewals mprenu no. Sika utua ye 70 cedis and 50 cedis. The actual fee and go so utua no. And na betime.
The actual fee was say utua no.
50 Ghana cedis, say 50 Ghana cedis, and now say 500 Ghana cedis na oka.
Oh, say o renew ukoya. And no boarding.
Okoye license, then no boarding. I'm asking you questions as Obi Aminim fee. Say they be ya omo multi fee. Omu tie and they'll get to understand the
yeah.
And come out to share. So okwa koya ne boarding.
Yeah.
And tia say Name uye wi amfie mienu akire bia no de DVLA e de ato se bra na be renew license no na ye hunu say okay look niema ye hweye e de ma wo license ni say bomodin atokoso na twihyen e wo mamu no eni nyina agusu ho ansa na watimi asa akwa akotena ye ehyen ahodo mu atwi whether ye wow de anase commercial. And for that you pay 50 Ghana cedis and I say 70 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
And you representing the Ghana Online Drivers Union. Mose Nebuadine.
Niema yɛka sɛ ne board ni sɛ
Chirimaye.
wo adwuma a yɛyɛ yi ne edi kan wokɔfa obi a te sɛ memfa Uber sɛ wo drive ɛwɔ Uber so a yɛsi a no ɔmoma promotion nti sɛ wofa obi na sɛ ɔkɔ 5 to 10 minutes drive a ɔmoma 7 cedis discount nti instead of 20 cedis no ɔmbɛgye no 13 cedis saa 13 cedis na o driver no wobɛgye no yɛbɛsan ate mu 26% out of 13 cedis no.
Okay.
Nti wankasa wobɔ saa 26% ni free mu a sɛn na ɛbɛka ɛna one sisi a fuel 1 liter almost 15 cedis 15 cedis na me for be a drive 10 minutes na makɔgye 13 cedis yɛbɛsen ate mu 26%.
26% will be 3 cities 38 pesos, and as a 3 cities 40 pesos. Let's put it that way.
Say
Obenya 10 cities. Obenya be 9 cities, a year 60 pesos.
And it's 10 cities no, and I say 9 cities no. And to 1 liter. Minti me for 1 liter and so and drive side distance. And it's see a one lose.
As a monamulusi.
Ye lose. Nti wo lose a there's no way adwuma wo ye no wani beje. Nti wa calculate a day waje in fan say 3 cedis 10 years saying 30 cedis driver no fuel a meto a me de be yes adwuma no me nya sa returns no Happy FM nti de bia me boka nanso sania omaiti wanye adwuma wontimi mbobra nti sɛ wobɛtena ase ne deɛ wobɛyɛ sisi a ayi yɛnkrɔfo ni bia ɔmo akɔkɔgye yango ɛni saa espresso cars yi wohwɛ mu a yɛsɛ ɔmo ntua 721 cedis for 4 years ɛna ɛde car no so ama ɔmo 1.4 billion ɛyɛ 140,000 for that espresso no nti utwi saa espresso na a day was a yes I says yeah ube then want me to target nti sa obesha drivers no obia pre nti ofa we a e was so pre no sankofa we e was so pre no sankofa we na ama accident AC driver no so pressure better na so say be ya obenya rest ama ne humpo ama ne busuan so no eno so akwaye challenge into driver for the yebre
so from a year analysis here there my it tells us that you support a year Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ne policy statement of the Ababe to just say and you're saying so for 2 years are you saying throughout the entire 2 years you'll not be able to save a year 100 cities, 200 Ghana cities to go and renew your license. Adia mo wakunya to me etna steerchi na uchi esheno edinyes can is that what the online drivers union is telling Ghanaians and Anope? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, support in the we support the idea. Honestly speaking, obi eni ho a eminia sebi yedi e wo begu nenu ma obapu egu. Enya ma okrampo a wo yenim say wo health benefit. It's a good idea for that one there. Send your menu account no. Ukwa brochure a omo aye limit omo for that years no. Omo ni fee from 60 and above. It is 60 no. Esan say ebi mu benya eye challenge. Enu nti ye mom sa short term no. Send be your metimi akwakoye check up. It is our idea ni there. We support it.
So if you say that same approach ako amai bisubwa. You used to on the emphasis approach na Emra or Maimu.
Oh, Sabaya Yedia.
So, Okaja license, no. You find say a neo yedo license, my driver's license, Mawa. Say, Obekobio, Alpha Coresi, when Nia, Nas, when Nia, will be the next 8 years and that's the next 10 years. Within that period, don't you think anything at all can actually happen?
Bibia bet me a CD, but on say, or mine be a share womb. Into rules and regulations are a bit govern 8 to 10 years, I believe say your vice president and your candidate Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on sorry keke na on kase o obetrim 8 to 10 years abra onye shebia. I believe say shebe ho enti san hyehyeye no sisia no enu na ye pese ye hu say ye betue bi aka ho na yakoji sa 8 years and 10 years no ana say ne ye gine no sa na ebekwakotua.
Ideally say ka say be 8 years and 10 years na ka say also utua about 1,000 Ghana cedis mo betua
1,000 Ghana cedis no so mo ka say ntua de a say he de ni hweka.
But would that not have been the same as say utua 100 cedis for every year and as a ABO 200 cedis for every 2 years?
So o calculate here. Obo say relief kakra bebem.
General Mame, Felix Christ, public relations officer at Ghana Online Drivers Union. Yanko Hamane so yane Miami Brapani ya Bema, one of public relations officer Edema True Drivers Union. Brian, I don't pay me much more about for happy morning too. As if what you so Mampania be the tree, name some of the to Jenny TB, and the water Edwards and TB near Manco so.
Drivers for your drivers. And then your driver's licenses, no. Every 2 years, we are not expire. And yes, sir, this is Oko DVL Echo Renew. I think they say, yes, extended. 8 years, 10 years. Let's make sure you can have the driver's license without having to go to renew it every year. It doesn't make sense.
Is it factually true? Say every 2 years, Biano, your driver's license expire, Brian. Every 2 years, Biano, driver's license expire, and I say expire, but you can't use it until you renew.
Expire, renew for purpose.
Okay, so
renew no. If you are in from a Kayana when you're the
no credit.
A do baby a giant salo, every year 9 years. Yeah, Korean fears so I don't quite a camera, they are fat for mark on yes, sir.
No credit.
The only pay yet. Did this me a sea war, your dada, particularly. Anything for you for your semuno. Obutim say driver mistake back home be no. It will come ni pa be gree. Enti ade ni yanya say every 2 years. O baba GVL afia ye. Na ya check wa pom din me kire wani. Ya ya I test who say obetimi a drive akolo nje ni so obetimi a drive anajo obetimi aye trotron kwa baby a wani e hwe koduru no untimi nko pa tintin. But you mean now, I'm catching it. Yes, upon us now, all kind of. I can find them, dear, and one like a cranny say. One more say, a do yeah, come across a renewal and a pet. No one check. Dear, a butter who said, yes, who year when you so we are driving, but you will renew lands here. We are checking anyway, and I know that.
No, great.
Enti ehonu nchire mu ne say. Na you making it clear wa say. We are pulling out ya. Now with the plaster e carry to awunya anu aduru. Adraba for you mean some common no Ghana had that renewal of driving license. E ha ya be. Therefore, what video ya can do what that. The ehun ya dia ya de to ya ba pa na nimu no wo gani afiri ho. But I can't say so that be I can't find go home to Meboa. And on Korea, the catcher said, when you're on now the policy be about Yatuni being said good for oil policy. What would you say? My church will be my tremor. And to Papa Nanka, you.
Also, unyini ni se asema wa kan obetimi ayo.
Dabi mpacha o tia bemu.
Happy FM.
Ana na tia bemu.
Ono a.
Ana wo say we ni hawa. Ni free way. Ana se fa ani da ko ni ya say e free tira ko ko renew license bia no 10 years ya. E mo tie ke me to aba won ansa no abeka.
Ma me bisa se ohawa hodo no a ha adobafo ahyenkafo wo man mu no. Se o kan renewal of driver's license he ne gina e wo hawa hodo no mu.
Eno enka ho kwa. The people na ni for now. Email for any year any new. Idea your friend is road worthy. Shana na pension ma o na man eba GPRC we dance ni. Omo ko ti omo ba ewo eya ka go center ono. Agawa for vice president ba obi. Emma ye de tu na ni mi so. Apoma a year renewal of a year road worthy no. Ye ni mi say ka wo ka na say let's see picking shop. Ma wo yen ti ana se bi bi tu kwai na o ba ye no paper ye first road. Dia e do na hu ye eno na mo calculate e de to so. E yan se kan wo. Then na mo yi ba ru ti ye pe. Se ta ko mo dia ba to hu ye. O road work na hu no. Ya mo kia for time na ti wana wie ye no. Mo mo pe jo penalty. But who came why you?
Me too.
Yes, I didn't want to have our man renew. Everyone now saying, yeah, say, make one question, you know. And I didn't rest. And so just want to play a new company, you know. I want me a catcher and win my catcher. What do I know where? I'm a crochet, young black, for yes, young man. I told you, July 3. 2024 years now, I'm going to go center or Akraba. That's what I say. But I someone have a peggy market or catcher and it said, I'm only just 1 week. What I say, I can't get a free. If I from 5 to 14, I guess.
And 14, that's 1 month and some 5 days.
I look at what you know. Monk Kwachi, Namongo said, I put the bar, and then for car driving license. I am one. You carry on my paying for a war of Bemuno. Near your doctor, Richard Danane, a transport minister. Or paying a more I thought a job for say, which I never have a MP, deputy speaker
of parliament, yes.
Yes. But what can I say? Your answer, you know. Sometimes no person our mind with Ghana police. Someone who says our force will be the other police here corrupt. And he and he said, Lances why you need to catch them. No, I'm only the card. Can you buy your 44 your point and you can our castle?
No, great. No, great.
So, yeah, buy a card, you know. What's your guy to catch it? What guy? And you will be with us, we can't say, a man count, a who yes, you do DDL, you're 78 Ghana city free and some, or say you have more new lances, you know. The patch, the lances by lances at Mama, your mama by lances at Mama, or maintaining another buy at 2017, a year, October. Now, Bawumia catcher, said. What the new driving license is bar and no year a license here every goes to pretty dearly. But I want guys at them.
Okay.
And I have to get your one car. Yeah, Kaya won't get a church move. I send you go so away. And we are seeing only a 180 Ghana cities are free and some. But I go to no pretty dearly. But many is Ghana now. Now, Musumi Subia said, Omuku Monsa, and more Ghana, you know, Mudet, Dabaco.
David.
And to sell a driving license here, That na nya no ma ko ni akaka say ni na wo dom enti abi awo che du ma ye wo DBA le ho na ibi sa wo che du ho a ye ni una winim una o ka say una ye aye new license na ye digital na ka achievement no ho no una ni na ka ho ni na be pi ho enti wo ko te ti a ha na so ho ti en to abama ye to abama wa wo ye ti wa se ko wo ye ni uni
Jidie mapa bia nimu ema no.
Wọ́n náà jẹ́ tumi sẹ́, láńsẹ̀sì náà tí wọ́n dé kọ́ digital no. Ẹni wọ́n náà ẹ̀dí ẹni mu yẹ sáà dẹ̀ ní wọ́n náà digital man wọ̀ kúrò mu àṣẹṣe. But ọ̀nà náà yẹ asẹ́bẹ̀ very important Ghana nyina ní díẹ̀ tí ọ̀nà náà yẹ yẹ.
Ọ̀nà náà di báyẹ̀.
Ètí wọ́n bí adé àbá creative problem àtó họ. Ẹ ti yẹn tó àbámá náà sọ́ọ̀bì sẹ́ problem náà ó yẹ dọ́kọ̀ẹ́ká fọ̀. Mbàjẹ́ ẹnu pa ho a wọ́n ti yẹ kẹsìkà yẹ bẹ tẹ́ ẹnu wọ̀ ho. Na 2 years wọ́n di 180 Ghana cedi 10 years na ọbẹ̀ yí yẹ sẹ́yìn ẹnu wọ́n ti yẹ ká. Eti ọmọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ bọ̀rẹ̀ fọ́ ẹnu ọ̀nà ọbẹ̀ dání connection man ebi na ogu so a wọ́n yẹ yẹ no.
Brian, ma yẹn wa se sẹ o jẹ pinni yẹn náà ní ẹtùtù nkùmọ live on the Happy Morning Show náà nìpẹ.
Mbàjẹ́ mi nso mi dà sí.
Youngobon insurance so ya bema public relations officer edema True Drivers Union Felix Christ kasamafo edema Ghana Online Drivers Union ye di enfan komunisi na mamenje wano di semi twato se no modi amaji atum
ya ji atum but ne tie ni se ne meka no unse menua bema bekan esan se obisa se driver's license no renewal no problem anano me no there are other challenges are piling up into ya me can say
no a bit of problem at the moment.
That is it.
And this issue is peculiar to you online drivers.
That's right.
And your commercial how you see commercial but no those charges now apply to you no and they apply to
doesn't apply to them.
Okay.
Okay. Into yeah challenges are yeah kano. And na menu ya so beka roadworthy and na your insurance kuye sisi akwa boso kan ya endro anko na mekoye me driving mirror ekwan ni swanti no me ni kia edikotwie e ma ose wo de opa mumbisa ka me de bae veto driving mirror no pe 1,002
was it
1,002
David Felix Nyando.
O de opa amu fra boso kan. Na mo bi so mo say
driver's mirror no.
Ai.
Ya he
1,002. 09.
Felix yapon. Felix.
It's over here but 1,002. Okay. 1,002.
I think that we will have a year another time to talk about some of the real challenges that drive for the different categories of drivers or more face here because they play a key role in the economy. They are the movers. The moment they stop moving, that's right, the economy comes to a halt. The economy grinds to a halt.
That's right.
And I think that there is a need for us to actually sit down with them and listen to them. Felix, my man was an opposite to himself. My main trying to back me, so I bet me a friend about you quickly. And on this particular issue, I no penny can once. You don't bring any other issue. Dreams Facility Clinic, Sebra, na what will move help piano, brother? So I know the amount. Yeah, 25 years, over 25 years of experience in fertility treatment. And in right, Dema was say bit me about Abrabomono. A purely organic and fair bia and fan frame. Unexplained fertility, yes, so I know blocked fallopian, unsuccessful IVF, erection problems, irregular menstrual cycle, thickness enhancement, period pain, penis strength improvement, low sperm count, premature menopause, tubes, reproductive health and related problems in men, fibroids, cyst, miscarriages, low libido, sexual dysfunction, penile rigidity. Nina ye enyema ebitimi asano diamo. Ye wo Committee 22 Estate Junction. Committee 22 Estate Junction. For numbers in any nigita 0597 225 388 and 0597 225 389 0599 555 220. Dreams Fertility Clinic, the leading clinic in fertility solutions. Dreams Fertility Clinic, holistic fertility for all. Kaisa Blood Donation, Happy 98.9 FM, Jenny Downwell Insurance. Ebekoso Osanabo so many days to radio September 28, 2024, 9 a.m. Medina STC station. I remember that and Sajmadi Ebekoso and Mr. Bomodia found Bishimu. Now him say be a witch be an odeji afronom enkwa. Tibra. Let's all be heroes. Nienye afronom enkwa. Be a hero, they need blood. Happy FM, name dear Happy FM. And nije enkwa. No munsio to Villa Natural Purified Drinking Water. And American for the Amawo. And we ensure back and then make for the Mawo. 0552490684. Number na bit me a friend now to Villa Water Solutions. I didn't come on your broom. She bit me raw with you. Fin bia edia free moon edia mau. You were 20-liter jar, 20-liter dispensers. Bit me a booby a good flask from baby akubiano. That's to Villa Natural Purified Drinking Water. Ekaho. Kai said Food and Drugs Authority. AJ Atom. Drugs are therapeutic. Said no more draw. It bit me a more pomodino SCPS sita. Na Drugs Therapeutics say ye di a year in your bit me ama immune system. Me chere e mo we mu akutia ya rahodo no bit me ejina ye papa kwatia ya rahodo bia call www.drugsa.org and afra yen ne ni kita 0557 116 113 and 0538 655 620 ne ni kita. Drugsa Therapeutics, your health and our expertise are connected. Happy Bible quiz. Yashasiye submissions no 11 September and offer registration form and submissions ni na yede be wie ye mesrewa onim twekronkron mu oti twekronkron ase utimika ibusa verse bia utimi eyi ano de a we yakonya kese ma se obewa be so wonim de e wo twekronkron mu ahwe e wo Happy 98.9 FM dwumadi a ye friend no Happy Bible Quiz 2024 edition so ye de e brew bomodin afre tetifa homa na ni kita ho ne fa registration form no inform 0245 957 852 Francis here na ni kita ho Happy Bible Quiz Knowing Christ. Esther Smith and live on a Happy Evening Drive. What in camp? We bedru Ghana. Na just say a dia ye nyina ya crowd pa. 30th of August 2024, 5 p.m. Pires Dome. Edi nyamenyom to kama pa be so. Na oba makanim betonyom na ya Sari Becky Bonnie Diana Hammond kwekutai Mr. Majwa, Pastor Randy Ajima Morris, Babyface, Mr. Lady Prempe, Mr. OJ, Noble Linketiani, Pastor Joby Cham, Omunyana Kayahua, Yabetunium Kama pa, Nedi Onyankopon, Aye. Do take it a 50 Ghana Series regular, 90 Ghana Series double, 150 Ghana Series VIP, our Perez Dome, Silver Bed Cinemas, Accra Mall, YFM, Lagos City Mall, and the Global Media Alliance. Short code Ninio, Fat NATO tickets this year. *713*33*88 hash. Eno short code await me that ticket. To take it in na yinsiemu na yeni enkomo. Jumadi one more masia sanam yadi bremo Ghana Tourism Authority, Health Tech, Fidelity Bank, Verna Water and Eagle tickets. Fred Najin Chirimwe 0202222095. Esther Smith Live is powered by Global Media Alliance. Fred driver's license. Yeah, chim 8 years, 10 years. Bebo anase mo. Yankwa good morning dini baby afrifi. Yes, sir. Sakura Bacho, everyone has a wow.
Mr. Vice President, it's not just a candidate or you're sitting Vice President. Petty piece or Sashabo. It's a Diana or no or Yewa Abam. It's not just a candidate, it's a sitting Vice President. Or Shabo Sefa or no, my one letter to Butum. Only one letter to Butu. And Katobu to the Juma scanner, young fan society, Namadu, TCC. I'm a driver. And to me, society, society. Tobu's guy agenda, it was specific for a road maintenance or my. I know I can once or Tihon or a vice president, or just a candidate or Nam HCS Shabo. Yes, when you're on your ma on dada ma for say you to abaman you ha no mu ye 11 oh you buy e batum yes say no okas of the team and so to one implement nyama we ni na mama na wasi Sakura every I was so kind bottom one of free yanko good morning ni baby free please try again later good morning ni baby free
morning, Sefa.
Yes, sir.
Jobeka Vim.
Joe, go.
Me pacho. Yeah, for president, and I say former your vice president. On my auntie, I say, the Siena, your home. Near man who here any money, Hayan. 1 year. Near who say, or bet you a bona was saying after elections. Now, elections now, and ya job about. There's our portion I was saying, what the heading. You can punish 1 year is here.
Okay.
Anna, when we are now back in our home, just a second. The explanation and one, we share DVLA, who hold near my course of home now. 70 is almost 70 cities because on one case, Omutisika Sana, Omutima renewal license are more.
Okay, Joe, me I say, sir, also offer now to and yemfa final call na menye birthday we me am bra panyini baba be gina as e bre no kwa na good morning we need baby afrefi.
Hello Itama.
Good morning we need baby afrefi.
What you think
Isaac me to nka che yanko e
mpacho uncle mpacho lance o come at no me driver lance who last year nam ko ye okay, you say last year today, card is kind. Even come to 2 months, you come to 2 months, and the issue was
okay. Oh, since last year, I said, "Quack, renewal on Sankai."
Exactly, card Nagasa. We know a temple and become 2 months, 2 months. So I don't come on,
I know Isaac from Tama, friends here. Na menka se dwumadi ne dini nyina bana wi me na wase se moje bre eje pene ne yetena se ene twetwe nkomo e free anopa no nsia bepem no nkrumbre a e bra so se wose sorry so na ye jai nkunwa no mu ni mfidie no mu e ma happy sports team no but ansana me kro no we from a brother Godfred Obeng oye adwuma ye DVLA Godfred Obeng ye adwuma DVLA me na ko ye University of Ghana. Godfred, good morning going out to you, and this is from Godfred and it's going out to ne sister, a beautiful sister of his, Southeast London, United Kingdom. I'll say happiest birthday to my beautiful sister, Priscilla Akins, in Southeast London, UK. May God grant you long life and prosperity from your family at Amenase Yellow House. Inti, we shall follow Amenase Yellow House. Then you say, Priscilla, and they are woody, wawuday. Yankopon tonko swana onshana, or drum woman wono, and yadia, everybody ye edda. Priscilla, enjoy your birthday today. Yeah, sorry to media channel between the hours of 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. We'll come your way again with another edition of the Happy Morning Show. Your friend Joseph Fadanko, your fan the entire production team headed by Isaac Adaye. Happy sports. What's up next?